this guy plays, yeah, and you're playing the same game, but you're watching someone play who's smoking at everyone, bro.
Levels of
levels. It's just like watching football.
Hasn't he played Fortnite?
Back in when it first came out, I played it.
Really?
Yeah.
In Malaysia?
saw like little kids game.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. This little kid is
Because
still
Yeah, but he was a kid when it came out.
No. 18, 19, bro.
I thought like
18, 19, what are you talking about?
Ahmed, I'm saying.
Because that thing came out in 2016. What are you talking about?
yeah,
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
it really blew up in 2018.
2017, 18, I remember.
Yeah, still, he wasn't 18.
It was, bro.
You 12,
18, 19.
yeah, you told perfect us.
No, man. No.
It's like Sajid and stuff's game. This one.
Nah, Fortnite, because back then,
It's
Wallah,
actually
was the
not.
most difficult game ever to play.
Now it is, Abdullah. Now it is
Yeah.
their game. Now it is their game.
Because back in the day,
This is that.
no, back in the day, it was just with the.
They dance after they kill the person. They dance on a kill.
Now that was after. And the style was just you have to kill and build. Because you get killed in 3 seconds. Next game like that. But I was like that. It was brutal.
Yeah, Allah.
But now
Anyhow,
they changed it.
let's get started. How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. So I had a look at the comments, and I thought to myself, do we want consistency or do we want Hassan Idris back? It's one or the other. And you know what? We went with Hassan Idris, so welcome back, Hassan Idris.
They're welcome, yeah. The comments have been begging for you. Begging.
Glad to be back. Glad to be
Begging.
back. I miss you, my people.
So this is what happens, guys. If we get Hassan in, there's no consistency. Just know that.
We have to work on Hassan's day. When Hassan says he
One
can
of them.
film,
You can't have both guys.
Yeah.
I miss you guys. I miss the show too. Wallah, you know what I mean?
Nah, we've been,
Glad to be
Hassan,
on.
you've been away for a while. What's been happening, cuz?
Smart. Can we not do this one?
You want to ask about personal life, Gale? On camera?
Any news, Hassan?
Nothing. Nothing immediate.
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report. Like, nothing to report yet. Chat. What's in the chat room?
Chat room.
Chat.
But I missed the podcast. Wallah.
Do you watch the podcast?
your podcast,
Good question. Do you actually watch the podcast at home?
Yeah, what I do. Yeah.
Thank you.
Always. I always do. Man. Comes up on my thing. It's like straight away. First thing
Thank you, Hassan.
at work. First hour.
But
I've
boys,
been there.
we've got a lot of things to cover, but today we're just gonna focus on a combined top 10 current Premier League players. So I sent this sort of message to everyone, okay, everyone on the pod, and some people replied being confused. I don't know how this is confusing. Oh, so is it the players right now?
Yes,
it says
that's
current
like
in the
this year.
title. Is it
This
based on
season.
form?
No.
Is it based on this? So there's gonna be some people in this list. I just told these guys to send me the list. I didn't correct it because there's errors there. I know 100% there's errors.
Not mine.
No, Hassan, yours is good. Yours actually not
Not
too
good. The
bad.
best.
Okay, we don't go that far, cuz.
Mine was
The
amazing.
best, Adil?
Yeah, so basically, everyone put a top 10 list. Number 1 gets 10 points. Number 2 gets 9 points, and so on and so forth, up to number 10. Number 10 gets 1 point, obviously. And then we tally up all the votes, and we make a combined list from that. So before that, boys, does anyone want to talk about any Champions League? Bro, you know how much...
Hey,
how
watch
many
games today?
Bro, you see how many games there were?
Guys had like
all
It's like
at the same
10
time.
something games, bro.
You know what I was watching is, but I do like the fact that they went down to the last game.
Some did, yeah.
But when I saw that board,
the table, mush?
the table.
I
Rose and
genuinely,
Rose.
I actually don't get it. And I haven't even thought.
But I will never understand that.
It's so
I can
weird,
never
bro.
understand that bracket.
So you know how there needs to be 16 teams for the round of 16, right?
Yeah.
So the top 8 are automatically in the round of 16.
Yes.
The next 16 play a playoff against each other, a two-legged playoff, to make the next 8 to go with the top 8. That's how it
It
works.
was thinking about so now it starts pop. Now it's
Nah,
gonna pop
wait. Say that again. The top 8 goes straight away.
up. Yep, in.
The top 8 are in.
Okay.
Into the round of 16.
Straight away, yeah.
Now, from 9th till
20.
24th,
Yeah.
that's the next 16. They play each other. Each two teams play each other. I don't know how if it's a random draw or whatever.
It's my bracket.
No, the draw's done already.
Okay, whatever.
Wow.
So two-legged playoff to join the top 8 in the round of 16.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So these games coming up are going to be good, not really good.
That's
Yeah,
actually-
so
I'll
they're
tell you what
playoff
it is.
games.
I'll be honest with you, yeah? I personally don't like the new format. I think it was purposely done just to have some more games.
Yeah, it was
I think
100%. That's
So
what it
it's the
was.
same
I've only watched like Real Madrid against Atalanta first half. That's it. That's all I watched so far.
Yeah, it's-
But from now on, the actual Champions League is gonna start right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
This is
Arsenal,
knockout
Arsenal
stages.
finished third, wallahi.
Yeah, and you know how
Respect.
many teams are outside of the top 8?
Yeah,
Bayern,
big ones.
Real Madrid, Dortmund,
Milan,
Milan,
PSG.
PSG.
Yeah.
Oh my, Man City.
Yeah.
My goodness.
See my
City's
boys,
raped
see my
through,
boys,
bro.
want Dembele this morning, wallah.
Yeah. Nah, that guy, by the way.
Last week.
Huh? Let's play in the world right now.
Nah, relax.
Yeah, so I think he's top form. The best player in the world right now, I think, who's the best player in
Lamine
the world?
Yamal, come on, bro.
I can say, Yamal or Rafinha, I was going to say, man.
So this is not the episode for it, boys. Don't chuck these things.
Be careful, Abdullah.
Anyway, let's go, man.
Mbappe, I'll see you Champions League semi-final. Do something properly in Champions League semi-final, then we'll talk about you, wallah.
He's going back into format, Abdullah.
Wallah, he's
He's playing it, yeah, I know.
He's
But
done well.
I'm not coming back on that train until
Abdullah,
he does something in
Abdullah,
the
Abdullah,
Champions
yeah?
League.
Abdullah, tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Semi-final, final. Then we'll talk.
Abdullah.
Is that...
We're gonna play.
because-
We're gonna play Bayern Munich, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then the winner is gonna play against the winner of Man City and Celtic. So we're gonna play Man City very soon, in the quarterfinals, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then the winner is gonna play against who? Atletico or some other club. And they win. So you're gonna see this guy right now,
In big
top
games.
form, big games,
That's what I like
knockout
to hear.
stages in the
Let's see it.
Bernabeu. It's gonna be crazy.
Let's
bro.
see it. Watch Vinny come and take over again.
Nah, it's gonna be Abdullah. Tell you something.
Wallahi,
Vinny-
tell him back to the bus, Mbappe. Huh? I'm the driver, wallahi.
I tell you something. Vinny on Papi or whatever. I don't care.
Of course you don't care, but
Because
we're
it's
talking
gonna be
about
another
Mbappe.
Champions League for us. 2025 new format. First Champions League is for us.
Hey, Dad.
Bring it on.
I'm the man.
All right, we want to get straight into our boys. No one wants to talk about anything else. Khalas. We'll
Arteta
start.
out. Again. That's all.
We'll start. Okay. So, with this list, lads, there's some people obviously that didn't make it. So, we're going to start with the person who got the least amount of points.
Okay,
Didn't
go.
make it in the list at all.
Oh.
Okay, so these are all the players that didn't make it
They're outside the top 10.
outside the top 10.
Okay.
Start from the bottom.
Start from
Name
the
three at a time.
All right. Ait Nouri, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Tonali.
Tonali didn't make it?
How did
Ait Nouri had
sneak in
3
there?
votes.
I put him on.
Trent Alexander-Arnold had 3 votes. Hassanin Idris
voted
voted
for
for Ait Nouri at 8th place. Hassan Afa voted for Trent at 8th place as well.
Forgot about Trent.
I thought about
Tonali.
Trent, but
And Tonali was voted for by Hassan Afa as 7th as well.
He's been good this year, wallah, Tonali.
Tonali is amazing.
he's been
bro.
good, but has he been top 10 players
No.
in the Premier League?
No.
Same with Ait Nouri.
No, I know he has, wallah.
He's been impressive, but
I know
He's
not,
been impressive, but you're not going to say
it's
that's one
not
of the
top
best
10.
fullbacks in the league.
Top 10.
Because the best fullback in the league is Guardiola, but he's been making the most mistakes. Did
Yeah.
Guardiola make it on the list?
Nope, he didn't make my list.
He should have made it.
No, but another fullback did make the list.
Who?
It's coming up in these plays.
It's all right, leg it down.
Oh, is he? No.
He didn't. Cause the top.
Let's
Oh,
just go.
boys,
I'm
boys,
stop
nah.
skipping. Stop skipping.
I did something bad. The list was so long of the players that didn't make it because so many of you guys put so many names. I started from in between. It was on the bottom 3 is Marmoush, Mazraoui, and Rodri.
Hassan Afa put Marmoush
That
in
was
one
a-
game,
Marco
eh?
Marmoush.
Hey,
I knew it.
see?
Not after one game.
That's what he
This
thinks.
is, look, Marmoush is one of the best players in the world. Khali the Premier League. This year, in Europe, he's one of the best players in the world. Khalas, he's come to the Premier League. Now he's a Premier League player. He's one of the best players in the world. He's one of the best players in the Premier League.
This is why I didn't
But
correct some people.
See, I tell you something, boys.
This
yeah?
is why I'm using that just for him because he needs to be spoken about.
And Abdullah, I tell you something.
بس بالرجالة كذا. He has to be spoken about.
Because
He's fantastic, bro.
'Cause I
said
respect your
here
opinion,
before
Abdullah.
City even showed any interest. I said Arsenal need to go get Marmoush and who else did I say?
Isak.
And no, not Isak. Isak is impossible to get. Marmoush and Gyökeres. Marmoush with the left hand side and Gyökeres through the middle.
But they didn't. Abdullah, I respect your opinion. You know why?
Huh.
Because that's exactly what I think of Casemiro. Yeah, right? That's exactly what I thought of him. Let's play in the Premier League when
That's
he
why he
first
put him in
came.
the list.
No.
But I didn't put him on my list because he hasn't been playing for.
He's
for
going
a
to
while.
Roma, Galo.
Huh?
Tell
He can go anywhere he wants.
Good
riddance.
riddance. Get out. Huh?
Good riddance,
Yeah,
alright.
wallah, good riddance, bro.
Anyhow, the other guy I was talking about is Mazraoui. I'm the only one that had him in. How is no one?
Mazraoui's not top
Abdullah
10.
has been good, but not top 10 player.
He's not
top 10,
top 10 player in the Premier League, bro.
Play-
Wait, this is so my justification.
There's only
for
one
my
Man
list-
United player that should have made the
and
list.
this-
They made the
No,
list.
no.
Yeah.
My justification was for this list. See how you said I'm using this sort of reasoning for Marmoush only?
Yeah.
Needs to be some sort of list. Because if you use that for him, you might be able to use it for someone else. This whatever. I'm doing it.
That's the dumbest logic. That's just no.
All my players is consistent. They've been performing.
That is up to you.
Week in,
Ahmed.
week out.
There's some picks in my
So-
United is for content
So
only.
Mazraoui,
عشان
Ahmed,
يجي
Ahmed.
عشان يتكلم.
yeah,
The guy,
That's what it is.
The guy you've been saying he's been performing because these guys are in 13th right now. What are the
Yeah, I
position?
know.
Khalas.
I know.
How can he be
But
performing?
in our team, this guy is by far one of the best players.
What about Maino?
in the league?
No, but
He is, but he hasn't even been playing as
Hasn't
much.
been playing that much,
He hasn't
man.
been playing that much.
What about Odegaard?
Hey, Mazraoui's been okay. He's been okay.
Okay.
Wallahi, he's
Exactly.
not been okay.
Marmoush,
And none of you
Marmoush
guys are
is-
watching him enough to say this.
He's been fantastic, Ahmed.
been
but-
unreal, bro.
But you know, Inter, you're picking him. But Man United, given how shit they've been all year, only one player should be, and that's being generous.
we know who this
And
is
that's being
I
generous.
will be very generous. Come
We're
on.
going through the next list, boys. The next couple players: Rodri, KDB, and Semenyo.
See,
Rodri?
Come on, who? How about Rodri the list?
Tawfiq put him second. This
not
is
playing this
now.
year.
This is the same reasoning as you, Abdullah. This guy before his injury, he was in the Prem.
Yeah.
But before his injury,
But he's not even.
That's why I asked
One
you.
of the
Anna,
best.
that's why I asked you when on the message on the list. As you said, for example, Phil Foden is one of the best players in the
that's
Premier
why I'm
League,
never
but he's
gonna-
not on the list.
I'm never going to correct your list. I'm letting you
No, but
guys
my list is always the
have your own
best.
thing.
Don't worry about that.
I know my list. I tell you why.
My list is always it's a rich tapestry.
Anyways, that's ridiculous. I tell you why, Amir. Because you can't predict how somebody's going to be this season. He got injured in the Euros before the season. Hassi, for example, and we're going to speak about him like Gidam. Saka, when he was fit this season, he performed.
Yeah.
So you can have him in there.
I had him
He
on
did it this season.
Yeah, exactly.
But Rodri he didn't even make it to this season. We're
But he
talking
won the
about this
Ballon d'Or.
season.
But he won the Ballon d'Or. He's been doing it for like 4 seasons in a row.
No, but this
but
season
he's one of the best
could be
players in the world,
different, Amir.
yeah.
Okay.
People lose form.
Okay, Abdullah.
That's what I'm saying.
Marmoush did it over there.
No,
But
Marmoush
this season
is
in the
Marmoush is
Premier
one of
League,
the best players in the world this
he
year.
has
Right
not-
now, in the last 2-3 months.
He has not even touched a ball
Right
in the
now.
league.
Right
he
now.
will play.
He looked
He
pretty
played the
sharp.
first game.
By the time this guy made his list, he did not play one game.
It doesn't matter.
This is what I mean.
And
Anyway,
he played when he put the ball.
Tawfiq put Rodri second and KDB first.
KDB is the greatest Premier League player of all time, I think.
Nah, KDB is like
Boys,
well
boys.
outside the top 10 right
Where-
now.
Well, that's the top 50.
Yeah, exactly.
now.
Boys, we're spending too much time on these boys. Let me get through.
No, we have to talk about him, Amir.
We'll get through these
We have
guys.
to talk about him. That's
No,
fine.
we
That's
will.
fine.
We will. But
That
there's more
even
players.
tells you right now this
Tawfiq,
list.
you can't be
Rodri
doing
doesn't
this.
even deserve the Ballon d'Or. Sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
go,
going.
go, Hassan, go.
Nah, خلاص.
No, I don't want to keep going.
Yeah, you can go.
He wants to talk about Ballon d'Or.
Okay. The next person was Ndai.
Yeah.
Hassan Idris.
I'll tell
Only
you-
person. Only person.
Recency bias to the level of Maba.
But the thing
Nah,
is,
he's been good. He's been good.
he had him ninth, so he's tried to squeeze some.
I had to squeeze
some
every
sort of-
player,
yeah,
He's
that's
been our best
okay.
player.
That's
He has
okay.
been
That's
your
not too
best
bad.
Yeah, that's
And he's
fine.
been good.
So
Like,
Ndai,
fantastic.
as we said, I know Trent and Tonali as well, and then Gibbs White, Kulusevski, and
Gibbs
Chris
White
Wood.
didn't make the list.
Who?
Chris Wood, Gibbs White, and Kulusevski.
They all deserve to be in the
The
top 10.
odds of
All
Yeah,
of
all
them.
of
All of them.
Kulusevski's.
They
I
do.
forgot about Kulusevski.
Kulusevski, I've put in my list.
I didn't
He
put
has
that
to
bro.
be.
Because what about Morgan Gibbs White, bro?
Yeah, him and Wood have
got
been
hurt,
on
bro.
fire.
Hassan Alfa was the only one to put Morgan Gibbs White.
He got
put
hurt,
him
man, didn't
at
he?
6,
Missed a
yeah.
couple of games. His team was winning anyways, bro.
Yeah, but and Chris Wood like has to be in
Chris
there.
Wood should be in that list.
Did I put him or did I forget
No,
him?
no way.
I must
I
have
know
forgot him.
you would know.
Nah, I thought you didn't put him. Only Hassan Alfa had him.
Yeah, I forgot him.
I only had
him.
him.
on my shortlist, wallahi.
Because I regret missing one player and you guys already had Halazola.
And Abdullah and I had Kulusevski. Abdullah had him 7th, I had him 10th.
That I forgot. I honestly.
He's
forgot
been
about
on fire. He's one of the best players in the league
Wallahi,
right now.
he's- wallahi,
Easy.
him.
Yeah.
Let me see who are taking him out for.
Alright. Those are all the players out. Alas? That's everyone that didn't make it.
No one put Semenyo except me.
No one put up 7, yeah.
Semenyo's one of the best players.
I agree with you, Hassan. But
I don't think to that
his
level,
mate is
Hassan.
better.
Clive.
Yeah, I don't think to that level though. Not to,
Clive has only been the last couple weeks, bro. Semenyo's been doing it all year,
I'm saying
bro.
both of them. Not to make it into this list.
No, they were
They're
actually
top
good.
10
though.
I don't
best
think
players in there.
If they make it in and Mbeumo makes it ahead of them.
Yeah, and Boyman should be.
Like
in
you
there.
can't say them without saying him, you know?
Nobody put Mbeumo?
No one put him.
You put on Burbo?
Wow, nah.
That's the thing. So he didn't make it at all.
Surprising.
To start off, lads, in 10th position, Ahmad Diallo. Abdullah had him 5th. Hassanin Afa had him 9th. Those are the only 2 people to vote for him. Even I didn't vote for him.
Why did you not vote for him?
You know why? Because he's someone who just went on a run for like 5-6 weeks.
And that's it.
And everyone's trying to go crazy. Relax.
Yeah,
that
bro.
doesn't make you the best Premier
Top
League
10
player.
player in the Premier League.
So I don't know where you guys got that from. That's why I put Mazraoui.
I'll tell you where I got
I
that
love
from.
the kid.
Yeah,
I love him for
go
your.
ahead.
I'll tell you where I got that from, Ahmed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where I got that from. When nobody was talking about him, and
Yeah.
I watched him under Eric Ten Hag,
Yeah.
I thought this kid is a top player.
And I told you that
No,
because
no,
I was watching
Ahmed.
week in, week
No,
out.
no, no.
And I still didn't put him in my
No,
list.
I watched him for one game. That game that they played away. I don't know against who under Eric Ten Hag, and he played well. And nobody even speaks about him as a good player. But he does the right thing on the ball, off the ball, everything. And now he's backing it up with goals and assists. Currently on form. I'm not saying just because he went on this mini run.
No, he
I'm
was
saying
good.
I saw the qualities in him early, and I knew it's just a matter of time before he produces something with it.
That's
and
true,
now
Allah.
he is.
That's
so for me, he is one of the best players in the league.
That's
I
true.
agree with you.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
That's true. But
He's amazing.
100%.
same scenario. This guy and Elanga, when they were both coming out,
Yeah.
I was saying the exact same thing. These guys are unbelievable talents, fantastic, just under the wrong coach. This guy is not playing him. This whatever, same shit. But I cannot justify
Elanga had his
anything.
chance.
I
He had a chance.
can't justify anything based on like good performances without anything, يعني real output, no real output
What's
out
his
there.
name?
Okay,
And
Ahmed,
then now-
Ahmed, دقيقة.
Let me finish,
Okay,
Abdullah.
carry on,
And
sorry.
then by the end of it, now he's starting to put some sort of numbers.
He had
Yeah?
6 good games, bro.
This is the thing.
5 good games, bro.
No,
Top
no,
10
no.
games.
Hassan, no.
Daqiqa.
He's had
Let me-
a lot of good performances, but the numbers probably don't justify that. That's the only thing. But I'm not taking anything away from him. He's one of the best in the Prem. But to make top 10, that's a stretch.
What's
That's
his
why I
best
didn't
position,
put him.
Amir?
Right wing.
Right wing. Apart from Mohamed Salah, he gets into any other team in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's true. But that's in
That's
that
one of the best
position.
players in the league.
That is in that position, Abdullah.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the best players in the league, Amir.
Come on,
you
bro.
can't be second to
Well,
only
well,
one
let me think,
person.
let me think.
No,
He
Abdullah.
gets
No,
into that right wing. Any club in the Premier League except Liverpool, he's in. Starting 11. Arsenal, Saka's injured.
Yeah.
But that's it. But he gets in.
He gets in, Abdullah, but that does not make you the best 10.
He's
He
one of
is
the
the
best
whole-
players in the
what are
league.
you talking about?
league is
Amir,
not
he's
made
one of
up
the
of
best players.
boys.
If you're saying
Abdullah,
it's
no,
recency
no.
bias and we're
Abdullah,
going too
Abdullah.
early, that's your opinion.
You're
That's
going
fine.
too far. That
That's fine.
example is not valid at all. You can't base the whole league as right wingers. You cannot. There's already 3 right wingers that you just mentioned that are better than him. Forget
Only
about all the
Salah and
other.
Saka. Only Salah and Saka.
Salah and Saka, yes?
Yeah.
Salah and Saka are better than him. Khalas, that's more than enough in his position to be not classed as a top 10.
10 player.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
better
Every,
centre-backs.
every other
That's a fair
position.
enough argument, Ahmed.
They
But what I'm
can't.
saying is, this kid, everybody would be desperate for him to have him to have him in their team.
100%.
He is performing at a level that is very high, and before he was producing, I am telling you, you can see the ability
Yeah, but
very
I think
clearly.
I think
if
he's at
he
his ceiling.
understands the game.
I reckon he's at his ceiling already.
No,
I don't think.
no,
I don't know,
nowhere
bro.
near.
But currently,
Nowhere near,
if you
no
ask
way.
me, name the current top 10 players in the Premier League, he's in that list.
I agree with you, Abdullah, because
Definitely.
he's in my list too.
Habibi Hassanin.
He'll come into that list because of recency, Abdullah. I'm not taking anything from the guy's time. Just
It
keep
is the
in
current
mind.
Premier League
Okay,
list,
exactly.
Ahmed. What do you
Wallahi,
mean
He took
recency?
the words out of my mouth. He
Man,
said current Premier League.
And it's a Gulena recency.
Current doesn't mean last 6-7 games.
Yeah, but
It
that's
means
not
the
current.
season, Ahmed.
That's not
Khalas,
current.
khalas,
It means
okay,
the season.
let's put
Okay,
Rodri
so-
in. Let's put
Yeah,
Rodri in.
exactly. A player that's
No,
played
the season.
Ahmed,
Did
a
Rodri
player
make
that's
it?
played the first 5 games well.
Okay.
وبعدين the last 5 games poorly. تقول لي okay, this is okay because it's not too recent. You can put him in.
No.
He's had a good start to the season.
No.
What? Huh?
Who did we say that's
And
like
I'm
that?
saying, Inter, what's your criteria?
No,
What are you saying?
no.
So if he smashed the last 6-7 games, including the big games against Liverpool,
Yeah.
away at City,
Yep.
what more?
Yeah.
Huh?
What more do you
It's
want?
still not good enough.
Everyone has these patches.
No,
at
not
some
everyone.
Points, at some points, Marcus Rashford would have been the best in the league.
I'll tell you something, Ahmed.
He
Everyone
was
has
in
these
the
patches.
conversation.
This does not merit anything. It gives you a good
Do you
backing.
think? Ahmed, question. Do you think Ahmed Diallo is overperforming right
Yes,
now?
I do.
No.
I do.
No. Do you think
No
he can
freaking
carry
chance.
this on?
No, 100%.
So what are you arguing against us for?
Because I haven't seen him carry it on.
What,
I
he's gonna
can't base
carry it
on
on?
this.
You believe he's gonna carry
I
it on?
think-
Why are you arguing with us?
Because I think.
Let Hassan argue with us. He doesn't believe it.
I don't believe it.
I thought you're arguing about a player that plays for my club that I watch week in, week out. How are you trying to convince me about this guy's potential?
I don't want to convince
understand
you.
that, but
I am telling you
cannot
I'm
put
right.
him
I
in
don't
the
want to
top
convince
10.
you. I don't want to convince you. I don't care if you're not convinced.
Then you can't put him
I'm
in
telling
the
you I'm
top
right.
10.
Seriously,
No way.
listen,
Abdullah,
listen,
we get
listen.
his mind on a player.
Boys, wallah,
He
I'm
saw
just-
he
you know
saw
what?
Abdullah saw 2 things that he liked, and that's it.
Bas,
I'm just gonna wait for Ahmed's top 10 right now. We want to see if
The
who
problem
hasn't.
the problem is Abdullah put him in 5th. Ranked 5th.
Yeah,
Best
good.
player
I
in
put
the
him in
league.
fifth. That's how
That
much
is
I like him, bro.
mental.
That's
If
how
you
much I like him.
put him like
Put him ahead of
8th or
Van Dijk.
9th, I'll be
No, I
okay.
don't have Van Dijk.
Would have had
I don't have Van Dijk either.
Haaland isn't in my top 10. Wallahi.
Wallahi, me too, Abdullah. Because me and you understand each other.
Understand, Hassan.
Wallahi, understand. We know.
No, Abdullah, no.
That scores 20 goals.
No. You know, there's players that you have to give leeway to. Like, there's players that maybe are in a bad run of form, but you know their quality.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so we
you
can't put
know
him on the
these-
list.
These guys are unreal.
Can I put Haaland on the list? No.
Of course
Yeah, you can.
Of course
Sometimes.
you
Because
can.
he's been on a bad run.
No, but you have
He's
to know.
second top goal scorer in the league,
Ahmed,
even on a bad run.
Hassanin just said Van Dijk isn't even in the top 50.
Get out of here, bro.
No, I didn't say that.
Get out of here. This guy
I said
did.
he's well outside the
didn't
top
wanna-
10.
wallahi, I
He
didn't.
said he's outside the top 50.
Who, Ahmad Diallo?
Van Dijk.
Nah,
Sorry, De Bruyne.
Right now, the way he's playing?
Yeah.
He's on my top 10 row.
Exactly.
Abdullah,
So same
Abdullah,
applies for
for
Haaland.
someone,
Yeah.
He's playing so poorly.
No.
He's slapping
Don't let him.
the
Don't let
little
him.
teams.
No.
Don't let him
He's
say this
slapping
shit.
the little
Wallahi.
teams.
The boy now has been fading out for about 2 years now.
There
bro.
we go.
Nah, not 2
Wallah
years.
Azim,
Don't
wallah
talk
he
shit,
has.
Abdullah.
Wallah he has.
He's got bro. What are you
Last
talking
season,
about?
you stick it the whole year, but he didn't.
Nah, it wasn't that.
Abdullah, if your team, Arsenal, you're playing against Man City, it's coming soon.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Are you not worried about Haaland?
No,
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely
You know
not.
what these
Wallahi,
guys-
Saliba and Gabriel. أقسم بالله العظيم, I'm not worried about Haaland one bit.
خلاص حسين.
One bit.
Because I tell you something. Nobody in club football, and club football, worldwide, world class. Because even the Nations League, Europa Nations League, nobody's worried about Haaland.
Abdullah, he takes your point and he should say, oh my
That's
days.
the goal.
Because I tell you
You know what's funny?
Abdullah,
The first ever list, I don't know if you guys remember, the first ever episode we did, all those years ago, we had top 10 strikers of all time. Was it? Was that the first episode?
No, first of all, top players,
Oh.
top 10 players of all time.
One of the first episodes we did was top 10 strikers.
Yeah.
And I had Haaland on my list. And Haaland wasn't even in the Premier League yet, if you remember.
Yeah.
Wallah Azim, go look at that.
And this
So
guy, by
I
the
know
way,
what you mean in terms of prediction.
Yeah.
I understand what you say in terms of the prediction thing, but this one's gonna stink in the end.
And you
I
know,
don't think it's gonna
and
stink.
and you know why this
You know
guy's
why
take?
this is the-
You know why this guy's take is not valid? What he just said right now. Last week he was saying he wants Haaland at his club right now. Even the Haaland that's stinky, he wants him at his club. Forget any other striker. He
I'll
wants
tell you
Haaland.
why. I'll tell you why I wanted Haaland. I always said Haaland, fantastic finisher.
You watched him last week against Chelsea. That's the best Haaland game I've ever seen him play.
Because he can
Wallahi.
finish. The guy can finish.
His hold up play. Yeah, last week
No,
he
he
was
is.
playing.
Yeah, he played well. He
Nah,
played
he was
well.
very
He
good,
played
bro.
well. Like, let's be honest, this year, he's been slapping the little teams.
He does it every year. He does it every year.
Start
facts,
panning
Abdullah.
like crazy.
He does it every year.
He's a good
And
finisher.
His overall game is not that impressive. So the fact that City aren't getting the results, and when they needed the results, he wasn't
They can't
really
get
there.
it.
He wasn't showing
He's
up.
third in your top 10?
No.
Of course, me too.
No,
Me
he
too.
wasn't showing up. You can't tell me I have to put him in because he's one of the best players. Like last year, it's like last year because of last year's performances. Am I
What,
putting him in?
Haaland?
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
and
guys,
this year too.
Zach, can I say
I
something?
said to you, I
He's
said
got 20
to you,
goals this year.
He scored 20 goals. We just agreed that he's
Yeah.
start batting against the little teams.
Abdullah.
And when City needed him when they were struggling, he didn't turn up.
Abdullah,
Abdullah,
didn't
Abdullah.
turn up last week?
Adallah.
Come
You
on.
know, it's about the tough games, bro.
Because in the
It's the
Champions
big
League,
games.
in
No,
the
I'm
Champions
talking
League,
about Champions League, even Premier League. When it's 0-0, 1-0,
yeah, he didn't score those goals, but he's still top to play in the Premier League. I don't care, bro.
Actually, you guys can say that, but
He's
I
top to
disagree.
play the
You know, like, someone can go and have a bad run or whatever, but they can't be on 19
It's not a
goals.
bad run.
They can't be on 18
It's not
goals.
a
They
bad
can't
run.
be.
On a
They
bad
can't
run.
be.
On
On a bad
his
run.
bad
He
run.
can't be.
No, no.
You know, if you say he's stat padding this,
Haaland can,
Any other player-
because he's playing for Man City, yes, he can.
any other player could have decided to stat pad. And Man City has been shit as a whole team, and they've been stinky
Because
against
of
small
him, he's
teams
one
as
of the
well.
reasons.
Boys,
He's one of the
I am
reasons.
sorry,
I'm
Ahmed.
moving on.
We're moving on.
Let's
We're
move
moving
on.
on.
Let's move on. He's one of the reasons,
We're
but
talking about Ahmad and we went to Haaland. Forget this.
because of you.
Ahmad finished 10th with 11 points, voted for by Abdullah and Hassanin.
Those
only.
Thank
three
you,
players at
Abdullah.
a time, others are going to be here all day.
No.
No.
Placed in 9th position, Bruno Fernandes.
9th.
Voted by Hassanin Idris in 1st and by me in 7th. We're the only two people to vote for the best 10 in the league. Best 10 in the league.
Who? Bruno? You know what I had him on my list?
You had it first.
I had him number one. How he's the best player in the Premier League?
Because I can name
He's not the
7
best
midfielders.
I can't back that.
Bruno
but
Fernandes
I think
is the
he's
best
like, I
player
think he's
in the
like
Premier
top
League,
3,
bro.
top 4. I definitely, I don't argue that.
Because we
But
can, I
first,
tell you
I
something,
don't know.
Ahmed, we pick the top 5 teams right now in the league. We can pick one midfielder from there that's way much better than Bruno Fernandes.
No, wallahi.
Nah, bro. No.
Bruno Fernandes is a world-class player.
For what?
Wallahi,
Abdul Hassanin.
he's world class.
Wallahi,
Wallahi, he's
And I thought I had him in my list.
a
wallahi.
world-class
He's
player.
unreal.
I
I reckon
don't
I
care what
forgot
anyone
about
says. He plays the game the right way, bro. He's
Nah.
always trying to thread the ball. He's a very imperfect.
that's a
No,
weakness
hold
of
on,
his game,
hold
by
on.
the way.
He's always trying to. He's always trying things. Doesn't track back. He plays the way a footballer is supposed to play. Wallahi.
Was-
You
is
know what I
he-
mean?
no.
Wallahi, I'm not a
Doesn't
player.
track back, huh?
Yeah, I don't do this kind of nonsense. Wallahi.
No. Let's be honest, yeah?
You know what I mean?
Is he currently one of the best players in the
100%,
Premier League?
bro.
100%.
He
For
gets
what
into,
Hassan
he gets
Hassan
into any team in the world.
100%.
Is he even the best
100%.
player in
Bruno
Man
Fernandes
United?
gets into any
Yes,
team
he
in the
is.
world, bro.
Is he the best player in the
He's
Man
the
United?
best player in Man United.
Absolutely not, bro. What are
He
you
is.
talking about?
Valverde,
Valverde, did you say Valverde?
Wallah,
Because I can take half Valverde and this guy wouldn't
Nah, bro.
be near him, bro.
Bruno Fernandes is a phenomenal
He's
player.
not better than
And he's
Valverde.
played in stinky Man United teams. Wallahi,
Is he
the whole
better than
time, wallahi.
Ceballos? Absolutely not.
Huh?
Is he better than Ceballos?
Nah, he's better
Absolutely
than
not.
Ceballos. He's not better than Valverde.
He's actually
He's
really
not better than Valverde,
bro.
and he might not get into Barcelona midfield either.
With who? Big Pedro, Gavin, these
Pedri,
niggas?
yeah.
Come on, man. He's better than them, man. Come on.
Pedri's there 10. Pedri's
on,
better
man.
than him. I'll take Pedri over him.
Bruno Fernandes.
I do.
Any day.
He's the most.
Amir, you listen?
this guy's
He's a
finished.
player. He's a
I've done
player.
Pedri.
that-
I rate him so much, but he's not a 10, bro. I don't see
Anyhow,
him as a 10.
Bruno Fernandes is fantastic. He's fantastic in this shit team. In a team, if his team was a good team that controls the game,
Yeah, I
he
think-
would be a mess in there. Because every time he gets the ball, he wants to play the final pass.
I love it.
Every single
I love
time.
it.
No, that's disgusting, Hassanin. You have to understand, as a 10, a part of that is the responsibility with the ball and taking care of the ball and knowing when it's time to play the pass, when it's a high percentage ball, when you can actually pull it off. Not every time you
love
try
it, man.
it 20 times, you get it once.
That's true.
That's
That's
how
true,
football should be.
that's true. And
That's how
I-
football should be played, wallah.
No, bro, you
I
gotta
hate-
understand. He has to make that judgment.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
can't
true.
just
That's
try it
true.
every
I hate
time.
that part of his game, but still, we're not gonna talk about.
He's one of the
if
best
Boston
players in the
babies,
league. I'm not
we're
gonna
do
argue
that.
against that,
Yeah.
but he's not the best player in the league.
But
No, to me, he's my favorite player.
Yeah, man,
He's my
favorite,
favorite
yeah.
player to watch when I put the Premier League on.
No,
He's my favorite player
definitely.
to watch, wallah.
now, but for him to end up 9th, just next to Ahmad, I think it's a bit of a disrespect from all
disgusting,
of
I'll
them.
tell you a funny story, Abdullah. Do you know who has more passes than him? Watch. In Man United. I'm not going to drop the name.
Don't give me this XG, always kind of nonsense.
No, he's telling me that a centre back has more passes than a midfielder. So
cares?
what? He's playing side to side passes.
But Abdullah, does that
What
make
is
sense
that,
to you?
bro?
No, it doesn't. I don't care about those stats, bro. Those stats are nonsense, bro.
Anyways, Ahmed, he
What's
deserves
What's happening here?
Man, it's-
I don't know what's going
Shamani.
on. I don't know what's going on. Yes,
Asmani, he deserves to be down there with Ahmad. They both play for the stinkiest team in the league. Stay down there. You stinky United players. Wallahi, let's move on now.
You guys
Keep
are
going,
sad.
Khalas.
You know what? He's better than Odegaard too, wallahi. Wallahi, it's better
Yeah,
than
sure.
Odegaard.
Right now,
Wallahi.
yeah. You can
Right-
speak
right
now
now- right
when
now,
Martin
the
Odegaard
last
is
how many
playing,
seasons?
stinking up
MC.
the place.
Get out of here, bro.
The last 2 seasons, Martin Odegaard has been better than
Speaking
him.
about Odegaard,
The last
he's
2
8th
seasons.
with 15 votes.
I didn't put him on my list.
Picked 5th position by Hassan Afa, 5th by Tawfiq, and 8th by me.
I didn't put him because this year he didn't play enough, bro. Like he was really good and then he got hurt.
He played like 3 or 4 games well, but then he got injured, and now he's been stinking it
He's
up since.
stinky. Well, that's why I didn't make my list. Like,
I
six,
can't
Yeah.
down his ability though. I can't.
Oh,
down
I
his
love his
ability.
game.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
the only
thing.
world-class player Arsenal have.
If someone's in a bad run, that's the same thing that I had with Haaland. If you're in a bad run, I'm not gonna hold it against you when you're talking about top 10 in the league. These are players that are like one of the main players for their team. You can't.
he's a stud.
Saka and Odegaard, those are the two.
Saka is definitely a shoe-in.
Odegaard is
Odegaard, I am seeing, like, you know when a player is playing poorly, their weaknesses are just so glaring. It's so clear that he's so scared of contact and
He's
like
come back to
congested
early, but-
areas. He just runs away from pressure. He wants to get the ball at right back, like where the right back is meant to be. He drops deep, all the way deep where there's space, time. Like, he used to get it in the congested area, turn out and play the final pass. Now he is so worried about everything. Oh my God, bro! Inshallah, he turns this around, but it's not looking good.
You think
bro.
if you guys get your boy, what's his name? The kid that's making it through number 53, I forgot his name now.
Wanieri?
Wanyeri.
He scored nice goals.
Wanieri is out.
If you guys get the best out of him, you reckon Odegaard's in trouble?
I think Odegaard can play as a lot of people have already suggested as a left 8. That role that
yeah he can.
that
he can.
the Declan Rice is playing, and then put Wanieri in the 10. Wanieri he's so solid physically. He's not worried about physical contact. He's quick, so he can get away from challenges.
They're trying to win the league, bro. They can't get some kid from high school, bro.
And they're not
Yeah,
winning the league. They're not trying, and
We're
they're not
good
winning
enough
the
to win the
league.
league. Our squad is not good enough to win the league. Our first 11 isn't good enough to win the league. Our centre backs are good. Our defensive midfielders and Declan Rice is good. But Dak, there's nothing besides Saka. There's nothing. Odegaard, wallahi, this year, I don't know.
Keep going with the list.
I don't know.
I mean, I have not much to say about Odegaard. Coming in 7th position, his teammate, Saliba. Abdullah had him 4th. Hassan Afa
Saliba
had
should
him
be
10th.
higher.
Tawfiq had him 10th.
I didn't even put him on my list.
I didn't have him on my list,
I didn't
and
have
Hassan
him.
Idris.
How
didn't have
can
him on my list.
explain why you don't have him on your list?
I don't
now?
have him on my list. You know why? Because
Why?
I believe there's better centre backs.
Who's
And
the better centre back?
Van Dijk.
أو غيره.
I only put in one defender, 2 defenders, Mazraoui and Van Dijk. That's it.
And Mazraoui is better than Saliba, مش?
For me to put in this list,
Be quiet,
for me to put in this list,
Be quiet. Be quiet,
Listen,
wallahi.
for me
Don't
to
even
put it-
continue. We don't want to
No,
hear it.
Abdullah.
I do not want to hear it, Amir.
I
don't wanna hear it.
I told you about how I did this list.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
And remember who was talking about Stinky and Stink Brain?
Uh-huh.
Who was
I
calling them
was,
that?
but he's the best centre back in the league.
In the league?
Yes, in the league.
Dijk?
No, he's not better than
Abdullah,
Van Dijk, but I'm gonna say that.
your vote.
Amir,
Oh my
Amir,
God, Abdullah.
listen to me. Just like I am saying, Haaland is a poor footballer, you're saying you can't argue against the results.
Facts.
He's delivering. Van Dijk has been delivering for 3 years. Saliba has been delivering for 3 years now.
Okay.
There's a big body of work there that you cannot ignore.
It's
You
not
can't
a bad. It's
ignore.
not a bad.
You
it's not a
can't
bad pick.
ignore. So he is
Have you have him on your
definitely
list?
one of the
Of
top
course.
10 best
Saliba,
players
bro,
in the
what you talk
league.
about?
And you cannot tell me Mazraoui is a better defender than him,
You know-
or a better player than
do you
him,
know where I put
or
Salah?
gets into the top 10 Premier
Do you
League
know where I
players
put
ahead of him.
Do you know where I put Mazraoui?
10?
10th.
Yeah.
Take him out and put Saliba.
You want
then.
Saliba in there? Guess
Of
what,
course,
Abdullah?
he
It's my
deserves to be
list.
in there. Exactly.
I'll put my
That's what I'm
Man
saying.
United
I don't
boys
wanna
in
hear your
there.
reason. Yeah, exactly. See, you go. There you go. I put my United niggas.
Hey,
in
me
there,
putting
like,
I Nuri.
How in the world would I not give some sort of props to someone who's been so consistent for
Saliba
us?
is top 10 best players
Get
in the
out of
league.
my face and your shit
Because
club.
Lisandro Martinez was a
Bro,
better
jobs.
defender than this guy, bro, Mazraoui. Let's be honest.
Shut up, man.
why-
Had I mean,
why
you know
you
me?
do this to
I
me?
put the best player, what I thought was the best player in that position. That's how I did it. So, for example, I know he's the best fullback. That's why I put him there. I don't think Saliba is the best fullback. I mean, I don't think Saliba is the best centre back.
Thank you for bringing this point, Hassan.
So I put the best centre back
for me,
is
Van Dijk.
That's why I put one
Best
centre
fullback
back.
for me, Mazraoui.
See, best fullback
Did
for me
you
is
guys
Ainuri.
say?
Wallahi.
Did you guys say
No,
the
Abba.
best player in each position?
No,
Make
no,
up- that's how I did it.
no.
That's how
But
I did it.
everyone
Is that what
does.
the
Everyone
rules
does
are? That's how I did it.
Everyone does their list how they did it. Just like you put Marmoush, who hasn't even played a single game
Marmoush
before
is
you.
one of the best
before
players
you
in
did.
the world. How can he not be
No.
one of the best players in the
Well,
league?
Abdullah.
Is the episode top 10 or top XI? او
Tell
بس
us.
اكساي tell us عامر
Top 10.
Explain to
خلاص
us.
we can put
Top
in
10,
whatever
but
we
guess
want.
So Saliba's in there.
If we're talking about
Saliba's top 10 Premier
if
League
we're talking
player,
about top 10s, to be honest, majority of this list will be all attackers. If we weren't like
that's what I.
that's how it would be.
how I
But
look
guess
at
what?
it. Doesn't have to
We
be
made
this way.
Wallah,
It doesn't have to be.
I even thought about putting a goalkeeper in there just to balance
Me
it
too,
out.
wallah. I was gonna put
Wallah.
Henderson.
Like I'm making a top 10, but reasonable. Like if
Next
I'm gonna put
time-
attackers, I'm gonna
next
put
time,
3.
Amir, say make a
No,
top
Abdullah,
11.
you do your
make
list.
your
No,
starting
the
11.
best
You
11,
do your
yeah.
list. You
say
do
say
your
team
list.
of the season so far.
No.
Another stinking list for season, wallah.
Wallahi,
guy,
fire,
wallah.
fire list.
Nah.
We
Fire.
said
Because so far our list
I said
amazing
it.
والله.
Perfect.
Hey,
Perfect.
listen, Asma, hey, which goalkeeper we gonna put?
I was gonna put Martinez. I think Martinez or Ismail Shunu.
Henderson. I was gonna put the Crystal Palace
Raya?
goalkeeper.
Raya. I was gonna put
Raya,
Raya. Either him or
stressed out,
Martinez.
He's been making
I was
good saves.
thinking
Because
about
what's
those
that
two.
Crystal Palace goalkeeper, bro? Henderson.
Yeah, he's good.
The
Yeah,
man
he's
of
been on
six
fire.
Yeah, he's
on
been
fire.
amazing.
Even your guy.
Pickford?
Yeah.
He's been okay, but
He's
not
been
as good.
good, man.
Not as good as Henderson.
Wallahi, he's
bro.
been good.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Anyhow, that's enough on Saliba. Thank God.
Where was he?
It was 7th. Coming in at
Deserves
6th.
It's okay.
The big Haaland. Hassan Idris had him in 6th. Tawfiq had him in 9th. And I had him in 5th. And Hassan and Afa and Abdullah did not even vote for him.
That's ridiculous.
He's not even close to the
That's
top
why
10.
there's no hate.
Because apparently he's not a top 10. Is he not top 3 best strikers in the world?
The
No,
top,
he's not,
the top
Abdullah.
Right now,
that I
Abdullah?
have, the
Would
top
you say top 3? Would you say Haaland top
strikers
3?
in the world?
Yeah.
No, I'll have 3 ahead of him. I'll have Lewandowski.
Now, not at this age.
Okay, no, send Go.
I'll have Mbappe,
Okay.
and I will have.
You know he's scrambling right now.
No, 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 no,
He
no,
knows
no. I was gonna
he's
say
having
Kane.
a
No, I was
better-
gonna say Kane.
Shut your
I was
mouth,
gonna say
Abdullah.
Kane, but I'm not gonna
Two
go
of them
Kane.
are on
I'm not
wheelchairs.
gonna Kane.
Go. Mbappe's the only one.
Chris
Two are on wheelchairs. Go.
Chris Wood is better than him.
He's so bad, wallahi.
Guy Havertz.
Oh my God.
Abdullah, you can
Kai
I
Havertz.
can go for you. I can name it for you. In the Premier League, yeah.
Now I thought you've lost because you had
No,
me
no.
on here. So just know. You
No,
have
no,
lost.
no. I was gonna help you. No, I was gonna help you. Let's start in the Premier League. Look at the top 10. Who's better than him? Nicholas Jackson. Is Nicholas Jackson a better?
He doesn't even have more goals, but go on. Because Jackson.
I'm stop bringing the stats. Wallahi.
He's a striker. That's
No,
his
no,
number
no,
one
no,
job.
no, no.
Score
Stop bringing the
goals.
stats.
No. If you-
Abdullah,
No. The question.
when you're saying you're looking for a striker, you say we need a striker that can at least hit
Amir.
15 goals, 20 goals a season. That's exactly what you say.
No.
That's his job. That's what you expect from a striker. So if
Amir.
we're judging them,
I
we're
don't
going to
want
judge
Ahmed,
them
also,
goals.
his job is to turn up when the team needs him.
Exactly,
That is also
exactly,
his job.
Yes, Abdullah.
Has he been doing that?
Yes, Abdullah.
Has he been doing that?
Yes,
No,
Abdullah.
he
Yeah,
hasn't.
yeah.
Yes.
Your yes is a little bit more quiet now.
Yes,
Huh?
Abdullah.
Be quiet, wallah,
Yes.
Ahmed.
Because
Stop.
Abdullah.
خلاص, bro.
You just
His
mentioned-
job is to smack Ipswich and then
You just
not turn up
mentioned-
against anybody else. Mush, that's his job.
You just mentioned 2 Ajuz people
That's
that
his
live
job.
in aged care
No, no, no,
sessions.
no.
Lewandowski's
Wallahi.
on fire, bro.
Shut up.
Wallahi,
Abdullah.
he's
What are
on
you talking
fire.
about?
Abdullah, forget Lewandowski. Let's start in the Premier League. Who's the best striker?
Zab, give me quiet, wallah, please.
Let him.
In form right now. Who's the best striker? In form. Nah,
Sure,
Isak my
said
favorite.
Isak too.
No.
Wallahi,
Isak
take
is my
Isak
favorite.
over him.
I'll
forgot about
I'll
Isak.
give you Isak and Mbappe.
No.
He's top
No,
3
Isak,
now.
Mbappe and Lewandowski. Wallahi, take Lewandowski over him.
Abdullah.
Wallahi, I do.
Chris Wood. Isaac.
Allah, why are you so quiet now?
I'm listening to
How
Hassan.
about Chris Wood?
Facts.
Nicholas Jackson.
Facts.
Wallah, Abdullah, you hate the
Go on, Hassan.
1 minute.
Ollie
Keep going.
Watkins.
No, Ollie Watkins hasn't been good this
John
year.
Duran.
John Duran hasn't been good this year.
Mashi Nasr.
And I was going to say Nicholas Jackson. Did I say Nicholas Jackson?
Yes.
Kai Havertz is better than this guy. Right?
You haven't lost us.
Now you lost me, Hassan. معليش.
This guy, no, tell something. He's a fantastic goal scorer. But he's not the best striker in the world. Because striker...
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
A striker has to have flair to him. Yeah, he has to be something.
You guys see what you're doing?
Isak is a better player.
You are
Isak's a better striker,
you're
better
turning-
everything.
You're turning that position into something that it's not.
No,
meant
no,
to be.
I'm
you
gonna
know,
lie.
you know these strikers, by the way. All they're meant for is scoring. All this thing of coming.
doesn't do that
and-
type. He doesn't do that
Listen,
like that.
All this thing of coming and playing.
No, we're not
and
saying
this-
that,
These
Abdullah.
are the strikers like Harry Kane, the Thierry Henrys. Kida, these are the ones that start doing that. But the sole number 9, they told you classical number 9.
Yeah, like Alan
is
Shearer and
poacher.
shit.
Poacher,
Remember?
that's it.
Yeah.
Nah,
like
nah.
you just get tap-ins.
The
It's not
ultimate
even
number
crazy
9
stuff.
Ahmed was R9. Khalas? Was he just a goal scorer?
No, Abdullah.
This is
That is a footballer.
Exactly.
Wallahi, R9 is a footballer. Abdullah, you cannot compare
top
the two.
10 players is not top 10.
No.
You can appreciate what Haaland is doing and say because of what he's doing, he's in your top 10.
Right now,
But
Abdullah.
you can't be like, how dare you not have him in
I'll
your
tell you
top
right
10?
now.
No,
Abdullah.
no, wallahi,
Right
no
now,
way.
Abdullah.
No way.
Okay.
Right now, he's not one of the top 10 players in the
Khalas,
Premier
let me
League.
just have
no
this one
way.
thing.
And
Let
just
me-
because he was the top goal scorer
So
last
let's-
season and the season
There you
before,
go.
he doesn't get into my
After
top
you,
10.
Let me just have
That's
this
it.
one say. You just
After
said
you,
R9,
yeah.
yeah? And I just said footballer, yeah?
Yeah.
The only player right now currently that I can think of that is close to that is Isak.
Isak,
There is
nobody
no
else.
other striker that is like that. Like a footballer like that.
Benzema's like that. Benzema's
not,
like
he's
that.
not in, he's
Benzema's
not in
like that.
European football right now. We're talking about
Mbappe's
him.
doing Mbappe's
Mbappe's
doing
not
that.
that. Mbappe cannot play football like that.
Yeah,
He
well,
can
I can.
dribble. He can do
Well, I
one-on-one.
can.
Nah, man.
Abdullah,
Look at this guy,
what
bro.
more does he have to his
Look
game
at this
besides
guy.
dribbling and
Stop,
scoring goals,
Ahmed, bro.
Abdullah?
Stop.
Mbappe?
Stop. He's been
And
playing.
Mbappé's a good link-up
he's
play
been
too,
playing
wallahi.
Out of his skin,
Wallahi,
wallahi, Azim link-up play has been 10 out of 10. I'm not
He's
gonna
not even
lie.
a striker. We even talk about him not being a striker. Bro.
Ahmed,
What are you
He's
saying?
number nine.
Example,
He's
okay, you gave examples. The final point is these
Isak, Benzema,
these
that's
kind
it.
of strikers exist. He is not one of them. If I want to judge him by that category, he fails in my eyes. So I'm not gonna have him in my
That's
top 10.
not the category
What
you
do you
judge it
want?
by.
No, I'm
That's
saying.
not, you know
I'm
why?
saying-
Because Gabriel Jesus is that kind of category.
No, but he
you don't
doesn't
like
make
it
us
because he
score.
doesn't give you goals.
He doesn't score one.
That's it.
Why
That's
does
it.
he give them one?
That's the
Season?
thing. That's the thing. Would you rather that, Abdullah, or would you rather someone who gives you
It does-
18 goals a
I
season?
am telling you right now, Erling Haaland is not in the top 10 best players in the Premier League.
To
That
add
is
to your
it.
point, I'm gonna add to your point right now.
Go on,
yeah?
go ahead.
I'm gonna say something, guy. He's right now. If you look at the top scorers in the Premier League, it's this guy. Yeah, these people haven't been winning games. So he'll score 3 against Ipswich Town or Wolves or
Yeah.
whatever, and then he'll disappear in 6-7 games.
He bottom
Yeah.
feed. I
Now-
agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Is this guy better or a striker who can score at least 1 goal every 2 games or a goal every single game?
Yeah. And then ends
To
up,
me,
ends-
if I'm a striker, Amir, see this is attack on Haaland there. If I'm a striker, they get someone like Mamouche. While I'm there, I'm supposed to be the best player. I'm supposed to be carrying the team. That's an insult, wallah. If they get a goal scorer, someone who can solve my problem,
that tells you that they're lacking on the left side, and that's
they're
why
lacking because of this guy.
No,
If he was scoring goals,
reflection for Grealish and Doku for those
Yeah.
guys.
No.
That for him needed 200 million to get them. At least
Yeah.
they need to replace them. Come
Yes,
on, man.
Allah. Yes, because
No,
they're-
bro, they're not scoring enough goals. That's
Exactly.
the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. They're not scoring enough goals in the important games. يلطش لي the جعان teams, and then he's got nothing against
wallah,
anybody
to
else.
me, because if I was
Come on,
Haaland,
bro.
that's an
Allah,
insult.
Keep it moving, Ahmed, and
No,
stop
no.
bringing us back to Haaland every time.
He's this
Oh, is that Haaland?
this is Haaland. This is
Ah,
number
enough.
6.
I've had enough, wallah.
Oh, he shouldn't be
I'm
number
gonna
6.
say one
We
more
gave him
point.
2
I'm gonna
segments.
say one more point on him. This thing that we're doing of just belittling every single team that he's scoring against, I don't like this. You know why? Because every other team needs to play these guys. Salah is not out there scoring 3 goals against like an Ipswich or something. He's there scoring 1.
Yeah, but
Or
Haaland-
2.
but-
but guess what? And he
Listen,
scores one in
Abdullah,
every other
listen,
game too.
listen. I'm not saying that Haaland is better for this or this, but give him credit where it's due, bro. He's scoring. He's second top goal scorer, and the guy's been quiet for like 6-7 games, and no
Ahmed,
one's been able to catch it. That tells you that this guy had a flying start,
very
and he's
difficult
smashing
to
people.
catch in the
It
Premier
doesn't
League.
matter,
Yes,
Abdullah,
yes,
if
Ahmed.
it's not against the Liverpool.
Why did they
the
get
Arsenal,
Marmoush now, Tayyip?
It doesn't matter to that extent. Like in the bigger picture. Like, I know you want him to come to those games, but if he turns out still in that season where he's having a bad run to still come out with ridiculous numbers where he's second in the league, that is a class striker. That is well done to him.
Why did they get Marmoush?
100%.
Why did they get Marmoush? Tell us
Because,
why.
as we said, Doku's not performing well on the side and Grealish isn't. So now they had to take Savinho and put him on that side, tell him, please get us some goals because he's the only attacker right
Yeah.
now that's doing anything.
Yeah.
So they got Marmoush to have Marmoush, Savinho, and inshallah Salah gets, Haaland gets into the game. That's the only thing. That's it. It's got nothing to do with Haaland being the poorest player.
If he played for a different team, people think, oh, he wouldn't score as much. I think he would score more. If he played for a team that actually
Plays on the break.
Break on the break, bro. Play
Just like Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, bro.
He was just
Well,
running
I
into
think
spaces.
they-
But
they
Ahmed,
pa- yeah.
just like you're giving him credit for scoring against the weak teams, I am going to take away credit for him not turning up when his team needs him.
That's fair enough.
خلاص.
That's fair enough.
ما خلاص. And that for me is enough to put him outside of the top 10.
It can't take it at 10.
Yeah,
can.
it does. It does. At the end of the
can't.
episode, I'll read you my top 10 and I'll tell you that they're all currently playing at a higher level than Erling Haaland is. And they are. That's the top 10 in the Premier League right now.
No, I have some people that you put.
Who's playing in a better form right now? Is he him or Ahmad? Thank you, Abdullah.
Hassan,
Ahmad.
baby.
Is Ahmad better than Haaland? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yes, I am.
Right now.
I am.
Shut up, Allah.
That's what we're saying.
You want to bait me into saying something so Azam can clip بعدين? Yes, he is.
But this is good.
Keep
for
it moving.
TikTok, Abdullah.
Keep it moving,
I
bro.
want you to get bullied online.
Keep it moving, bro.
Let's
go, bro.
I
Bye.
know they get a lot of bullying lately.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I welcome some more, قول لهم.
Because when Azam posts the videos, يا رب ما أقول for
Me too, Allah.
You know, his
And
now in the old ones.
Yeah, and now he's going back. I'm like, fuck.
Azam, you're elite, wallahi.
Azam, Allah.
I saw a clip of Rayyan and Dyer. I was like, when did we record this?
He's being back
They're
from
saying
2
Modric
ago.
is better than Zidane.
Yeah.
Nonsense, wallahi.
Who said that?
Don't worry about it. Don't,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
start something, Abdullah. Stop.
Anyways,
Anyhow, moving on to top 5, lads. Coming in number 5, Van Dijk. Abdullah had him 3rd, even after all that shit talking. Hassan Idris had him 7th. Tawfiq had him 8th. And I had him 2nd.
Yeah, you're going to the second best player in the Premier League.
Of course. He's so important to that Liverpool side.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think any other, even attacker for another side is as important as that. If he's out, ma'a salama to that whole Liverpool backline. It's done. So for someone to be of that much importance in the backline, Zato, at such a massive club with the best player in the league, arguably, Salah, come on.
Yeah.
Like, to be that important is crazy. You don't see that often. And obviously,
He's cementing his case. If he wins the Premier League this year, the way he's playing,
Him and Salah, they win the
Yeah.
Premier League.
now they're cementing their place as
done.
one of the
Yeah.
greats of the Premier League.
Easily,
wallah.
easily.
Yeah.
But Abdullah, after all of that talk, wallahi, you put him third?
Did I talk shit about Van Dijk?
No, I didn't.
What are you saying?
Me and Abdullah have been critics of him in the past, and I saw them.
What was that top 50 thing that you guys just said before?
No, we're talking about Kevin De Bruyne. It's good, De Bruyne. And stop bringing that up, Allah.
Outside the top 50.
Yes, just be quiet.
Okay, go on.
But I've been watching these clips of Maldini and stuff, bro. Lazim,
Deg wallah.
You rather those type of players than these ones? No?
Lazim, bro.
I'll be honest with you, I'd rather that than a Van Dijk, though. Like,
Lazim, yeah.
like the cleaners.
Football was good.
I like
wallah,
that. I like
Oh,
that.
Lazim, bro.
Wallahi.
He's trying to tackle, keep the ball in, and make a play at the same time. Allah.
But I'll be honest, I think we'll be holding our heads like this all life. We're watching back then.
No, it's
but
you.
they do
Because
it
you're watching
right
it through your
every
XG.
Abdullah
Because you're watching it through your XG eyes.
This guy actually thinks I'm
More
like this.
retention.
Yeah, like more
And keep
attention.
possession.
How much percentage in the final? Have you seen how they divide the ground to like patches and percentages
Yeah,
points?
yeah.
And,
Nah, that's ugly.
football's gone wild, bro.
I don't like that kind of. You know why guys Hassan likes this kind of football? It's because this is what it's what he does. The ball when he's playing, the ball is never on the ground. Thug. Each position, each team has possession for 2 seconds each.
But Van Dijk, his ball, like he's on the ball.
Distribution
His
is
distribution is one of the best.
Unreal, bro.
I never rate this guy. You know why? Because when Liverpool are doing well, like forwards, scoring goals and stuff like that, this guy never get tested. He's always
whenever
good
he's
when,
one-on-one with
when the team is good.
When he's 1-on-1 with a good striker, but he gets.
He's quality, bro.
Yeah, but
He's
he's
quality. Very good.
Yeah, it's quality.
We're gonna see him in the Champions League, don't worry.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, there's not much to be said about Van Dijk.
no,
wallahi,
no,
but I think top 5 in this list. It's not that much of a disrespect, but I think he should be higher. I think
Definitely.
we all think he should
Definitely.
be higher. 100% he should be in the top 3.
Who?
So I don't know how he didn't. It's because Hassan Alfa didn't vote for him. That's why.
So I'll never vote Van Dijk in any list, bro.
Anyhow, moving on to number 4 in the list, Bukayo Saka. Abdullah had him 8th. Hassan Idris had him 5th. Tawfiq had him 4th, and I had him 3rd.
I had him a little bit lower down because he's been injured, but he's one of the best players in the Premier League.
But I really don't think you should have had him that low, Abdullah. 8th.
No.
8th.
Yeah, but he's injured. He's not like currently playing. He's been
I
out
didn't
for
put
a
him
few
because
weeks
he's
and he's
injured.
going to be out for a
Okay, how many
of
weeks would
Lisa.
you have saved? But it's been like what, 4?
Who's this?
Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks.
Come on, Adolf. You're gonna take out just like 5 games of him
Yeah.
for all the stuff that he just did.
Yeah,
That time of him coming back and scoring against Liverpool and like
Yeah,
that,
but
that run that
we
he
were
was doing
still
for you
dropping
guys.
points. We were still like not winning games. Like it wasn't like.
But look at how bad your team is without him.
Yeah, I understand
That
that.
importance
before he got hurt,
can't be 8th.
that.
Before he got hurt, he was looking unbelievable.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but his type of carry job is not the same as like Salah level carry job. So it's like it's not
You
like
know why? Because Salah is in a better team, Abdullah.
crazy. No,
It is. It
Ahmed
is.
Salah's been scoring even when Liverpool was stinky. He
Yeah,
was
if
scoring
Salah is
crazy.
quiet, you have Gakpo to deal with.
No,
Nah, but
I'm
that's
saying-
now, but
Ahmed,
No,
come
but
on,
I'm
bro.
saying in his team, there is literally nothing.
Anyways,
besides
that's
Saka.
besides
That
the
importance-
point.
that
That's
importance
besides
is
the
unreal.
point. These people that are put ahead of him have been playing Lissa and continuing their good form until.
Where'd you put him
until
into
now.
this?
I had him second
After
Second
after
Salah.
someone else.
someone else, of course.
Jeez.
Okay, see, I didn't
course,
have that.
bro.
Where
Second is nice.
do I have you, man?
Of course, I'll have him second, bro.
I'm so happy because we haven't mentioned him yet.
I had him 5th.
I'm basing it off the importance of these players for their teams, bro. Come on,
That's fair enough.
like he's
Yeah.
crucial
If
to
that's
Arsenal.
how you're
Without-
looking at it, then yes,
without us,
absolutely.
yeah, without
I'm
That's the
us
just-
next person on the list who I think you're going to say, I think he's more crucial to his team
I
than.
reckon without Saka in this Arsenal team, they would not be.
They're,
In
They've lost one game.
They're fighting for top 4 without Saka.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wallahi.
That's how it is.
And they're contenders with him?
Huh?
They're not really
Yeah.
contenders with him either, but.
No,
we
with
are
him
though,
they are.
we
Look, like
We
where
are.
they are now.
If the others pulled their weight, wallahi, we are. If Kai Havertz
true.
knew how to header a ball, we'd be there or thereabouts.
Is Kai Havertz the most disrespected footballer in the history of football?
He's the worst footballer ever.
Do you
signed
guys
by
call him a
Arsenal
donkey or
Football
he
Club.
has a pet donkey?
So Allah.
Nah, I don't think that's what they call him.
No, he's got a pet donkey. Some people mentioned
Nah,
that.
he's
already.
got a
Who
dog.
got a pit name donkey?
He's got a dog. He doesn't have a donkey. What are
He's
you
got a
saying?
donkey. Yes, there's an actual video. I've seen a video
Wow,
about it.
where's the donkey where?
From Germany.
I have
a German donkey, guys.
he's got a donkey, actual donkey.
شغال في الكويت ولا؟
Donkeys are good animals, but
Allah is crazy. Anyhow, moving on to the top 3, lads. The big 3. Cole Palmer coming in 3rd position.
See, I
Bro,
think
there's a player that I put that you didn't
Abdullah.
mention.
Who?
Caicedo.
Yeah, Caicedo didn't
He's
make
out.
it.
He didn't make it.
He didn't even get one vote.
I voted for him.
For how much? How many?
Second last for me.
Second last? Yeah,
Because he's been
completely
fantastic.
out of the list.
He's been unreal, bro.
he's been unreal this year,
Best
bro.
number 6 in the league right now.
And wallah, I actually thought about him. You know how I was saying I was trying to make it even, get some
Yeah.
positions?
You
I
didn't
thought
do
about
it.
him. And I was like, you know what?
Why put a 6 in there, Mush?
Mazraoui's getting in there instead of me.
I
Anyway, I don't stop dragging us to your bum list.
No, but you're the producer. What's going on? You're doing things wrong.
ChatGPT did this. ChatGPT did this. Okay.
Stop
Leave me alone.
using ChatGPT, wallahi.
Did you?
Move on
Of
to
course I'm
something
gonna
else.
use that. What the heck?
Did you?
What to make the list?
Yeah.
Why am I gonna sit there and count your list?
Oh,
1, 2.
okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
I think that your actual.
No. Everyone made their list by themselves.
Yeah, I
but to
got
tally
you.
the points, I'm not gonna tally it myself.
Oh, okay.
What do you think
Can we
this
say
is?
how
It's
many
not a full-time
players?
job, cuz.
Can I say how many players from my list made it to the list?
Let's finish this.
Oh, you got that.
Let's just finish this. Cole Palmer coming in third position. Abdullah voted him in 6th. Hasanin Alpha had him in 2nd. Hassan Idris had him in 4th. Tawfiq had him 6th. And I had him 6th.
You can just 5 plays in the Premier League better than Cole Palmer.
I did that because of his run. Right now, he's not the best.
Yeah.
And the players that I put ahead of him have either been good even in the rough patches. Like this one, there's a lot of questions about it. Did he have a freak season last year? Is this actually him, how he is every single game? And then now, people are starting to slowly see, like in these games, he's...
In the big games.
Against City, he was non-existent.
dead haps.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
Completely not there. So there's games like this that can happen where he doesn't get a sniff. So I'm just taking the last run of games that he's had, and I'm like, okay, he's still one of the top 10, but he's not top 3. I can't put him top 3.
Because I don't know what you're talking about, because every week I put on the highlights and that's all I see, wallah. Every week was doing this.
You haven't watched Premier League in a while.
Because it's been amazing, bro.
Yeah, well, that's an amazing player, bro.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a
Because
top
on
player.
the ball,
He plays the game. He plays the game like the player I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forward.
He's not
let's
like
see that.
he's always trying to play forward.
and he's confident.
Another
And he's
Bruno
confident too.
Fernandes.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of players I like, Anna.
Yeah. So you like players that don't give a shit about any risk.
I don't like rugby players that look like the rugby players that play football. Like, just watching these days. Like.
Mavericks could tell you
Yeah,
that.
bro.
You
I
want
like a
players
player
in
that
the
actually
ball.
wants to play the right way. I don't care about expected goal. I don't care about his tracks back. I don't care about shit like this one. Like, but your quality on the ball has to be unbelievable.
You're
Yeah.
watching
Make up for it.
You're watching it purely for entertainment.
Yes.
These guys are saying they're carrying so much stress.
Well, it's what I'm
So
saying,
much
like.
stress.
Results,
It's so
that's
hard
all,
to
like,
be
they don't
free
care if
and
it's
play
ugly,
freely.
they want the
bro.
results of it.
Football, bro, it looks like a robotic sport sometimes.
Yeah, it's become a little bit boring.
Well, I
Wallahi.
think it does.
It's the teams that you're watching, bro.
But
Go watch Real Madrid. That's exactly what you like.
Yeah, that's what you see when you watch Real Madrid.
You know Real
That's
Madrid,
facts.
it's disgusting at times because you think this is the best team in the world, but they get pumped by some small teams.
Street football, but
It's because they're all just playing street football.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
They're all just trying to ping balls.
Everyone's trying to do their own thing. And it's enjoyable to watch. Well, I can't lie to you. Well,
Thank you.
When it comes up,
there's
it's enjoyable.
amazing combination play too.
Yeah, it's
wallahi.
unreal. It's
But you
like
see the
football.
balls, the level, the zip, the way the ball zips around the ground.
They're معلمين, bro.
Yeah, unreal, bro. But that's definitely your kind of team.
Yeah,
man.
wallah.
Because watch La Liga and Serie A, you're
That's
going to
why
enjoy
you
it.
support Everton. Wallah, it makes sense.
Wallah, bro. No. Everton now got David Moyes now. Wallah, we're good.
You are
5
good
second
right now,
possession. Let's
wallahi.
get this ball out of
You
here.
won
bro.
2 in a row,
Yeah, we
Mush?
got the original.
2 in a row.
I can't believe we're going to move into a new stadium.
With David Moyes, huh?
wallah.
He came back. Wallahi. She was like, this is my role. This was supposed to be me all along.
What a kelb, wallah. He hijacked us, wallah.
Yeah,
Hijacked that
legend.
team, wallah.
You guys need him, Lakin. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
When's that new stadium, actually?
I've seen how you
Oh,
stadium,
it's amazing, bro.
It's going to be
I saw
state of the
videos.
art, bro. It's not like Tottenham Stadium. It's going to be proper. It's actually a football stadium.
Yeah, it's nice. actually.
Fire.
Wallah, man.
Anything else you guys want to say about Cole Palmer, lads?
Start turning up against the top 10, otherwise we're going to forget about you. Wallahi. But against the top 6, otherwise we're going to forget about you.
You actually didn't see the videos?
Has he been that bad over in the...
Because Shifa keeps sending me stats, his stats in the big games.
Watch the inside.
Stinky.
Wallah.
Stinky, wallahi. He hides big time.
Anyhow, boys, we'll move on for Cole Palmer. Coming in second, we have Alexander Isak.
Best number 9
Rightfully
in the
so
world.
for this podcast. Abdullah voted him second. Hussein Alpha first. Hussein Idris third.
Yeah,
Tawfiq seventh. Because obviously he's not East African like us. Ahmed had him fourth. I think this-
Fourth? Who's better than Isak?
I had him fourth.
Besides number 1.
We'll go through our list after.
Because who did he have number 2?
I had him
Tawfiq.
fourth. Tawfiq had KDB and Rodri. I think.
Keep having KDB at number 1 is one of the most ridiculous things.
Because he was taking in like.
Are we doing an all-time list?
No. I think you know what he did?
KDB's been bad for like 2 years almost, bro.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I didn't give you guys. I didn't restrict you guys at all. I
Yeah.
just told you give me your list. So everyone did it on different bases.
But you can't have a player that's been bad for 2 years on your top 10.
No. I think he didn't
He's
do it
saying-
based on
he's
form.
He's doing it based on what Abdullah did right now. This guy didn't kick a ball in the league, but he's been performing. He's got like a load of evidence that he's a
No,
great
but that's
player.
this year, what I'm
That's the
saying.
year,
Mine
but
is
it has
this
to
year.
best count this
He's
year.
taking KDB this whole time in thing,
doing
and
it
this
by-
guy's
Nah, but we're
qualities.
saying currently, Ahmed.
But that's what I mean.
What does currently mean?
You can't put a player that's coming off the bench that's not even playing and saying like Rodri that hasn't played the game this year.
Amr should have said based on form.
No.
No.
I said current.
Who's
I said
the
current.
top 10 players in the Premier League currently or this
Yeah,
year?
that makes sense. Like,
I said current.
from
This
his point of
season,
view,
I
that
This
makes
season
sense.
hasn't been there. It's just been
He hasn't
one
even been there.
He should have said based on form or this season.
If we're saying form, then Amad Diallo is going to be
No,
like
not
fourth.
form, because form is like a monthly.
This
That's what I mean.
season,
That's
this
why I
season.
didn't.
Season, bro. A season. What was it, 20 games so far?
Yeah.
The 20 games. That's it. 20 games is a long
23
time.
games.
20 games is a long span. So if you're good for 11 games, 12 games, then you're having a good season.
Yeah.
If you're good for 6, then you're like your boy Diallo,
Yeah, there
6, 7 games.
thereabouts.
Palmer, Salah, Van Dijk. They've been good for most games, wallah. What have they had?
Anyway, back to Isak.
Back to
Isak has been phenomenal for most games.
So then
wallah.
you can have your moment. You can talk about this guy. You had
'Cause I didn't even know
was
it.
the only one that had him first.
I had him first because I look at the players apart from Salah. You know, I'm a Liverpool, not a hater, but not a big fan of Liverpool. You know what I mean? I couldn't put Salah as number one. It's
Good
gonna
that
be
you're
Isak.
admitting that, wallahi.
Huh?
Well done.
Yeah, I have to admit
Actually, that
that.
goal he scored, the one where the ball came in, the first touch inside.
Isak's one?
Yeah, he scored 2 in the weekend.
The,
One,
on the ground, yeah? Placed it on the ground?
see that first touch?
That's a striker, bro.
Yeah.
That is a striker, bro.
I see how he lured him in, but that he
That's
flicked it
Thierry.
like on while he's moving. That
Thierry
momentum.
Henry stuff, that
Yep.
one. Unreal.
Wallah, that's
He's too good.
Unreal, man.
Like,
so
so I'm gonna see the momentum he had with it.
Yeah,
Well, he just
bro.
touch it after that.
It's
You know what I mean?
beautiful, bro.
It's just-
You know when you see those kind of goals, they actually, for me, it's better than like striking a ball
Wallahi.
crazy from outside
Wallahi.
because it's so perfect and you make it
Bro,
look so easy.
Isak, I am telling you, that cup game against Arsenal, wallahi al-azim, it was a clinic.
Training
It
session.
was a
man.
clinic. Because the way he was destroying Gabriel and Saliba by himself as a lone 9 to take care of 2 of the best centre-backs in the league by yourself, and not just because he's getting away from them as in dropping deep into midfield and getting it on the half turn and then playing Gordon and the likes, but when he's up against them physically, he dominates them. When he's up against them 1v1, there was an instant where he took Saliba on completely on the edge of the box. He dropped the shoulder and he went on the outside. Saliba didn't know what hit him. Wallahi, he's doing everything right. It's like unbelievable how clubs were thinking 70 million was too much for him.
I think if
From
this
Real
guy,
Sociedad.
if this guy's availability was better than this, if he had Saka's availability,
He's been available
I
all
think,
season.
I think he'll be one of the best strikers wallahi, in the league. Like for
you
for
know,
been
time.
available all
but
season.
with the performances that he's putting in, if when he's available, he does this and he misses 10 games a season, 10, 15 games a season, I'll have this for 20, 25 games a season.
I don't.
I'll
think
pay the money
Because
for
he doesn't
25
even
games
miss
a
10
season.
games.
Come on, man.
He
Would you?
doesn't even miss
Abdullah?
10 games.
Would you?
He doesn't even miss 10
Nah, he
games.
doesn't.
I would.
He does.
For
Has-
Arsenal, wallahi, I'll pay that money for this.
Let me.
Come on, man.
I'll-
The same. I say the same about Thomas Partey as well.
That's what I was
For the
about to say
quality
right
that
now.
he has,
Yeah.
the quality that he has,
worth it.
wallahi al-azim, he's worth it. I don't care if he misses 10, 15 games a season. The games that he's there, he is so important. You are much more likely to win a game when he's on the pitch. So for players like
I thought
that,
he's been stinky about it.
nah, man, wallahi al-azim, he hasn't been.
Tell you
Wallahi-
what, penalty,
but this bum Arteta plays him at right back. Instead of, he's got all these defenders on the bench, ما بعرف Kivio, ما بعرف all these bums that he spent money on, Baraho by himself, looked at them and signed them, يجي ياخدهم في البنش and he puts a midfielder at right back. This is the poorest manager in the world, bro. Second highest paid.
See, we do it
bro.
because we don't have any players. We
Huh?
put Xiaomeni at the back because we don't have any players. We don't sign any players.
This guy signs defenders ومقعدهم في البنش.
See, we never do that, Real Madrid.
أهبل, bro. So what's his name? Partey gets exposed like this, even for the first goal, because the through ball, he doesn't know whether to step up or chase the guy. He ends up deciding to chase the guy, and he's too slow to get to him, and he kept him on side.
What about Nunes?
He's
What about
not,
Nunes?
he's
What
not a
about-
right back.
Let's
What
try
about-
and stay on track. We're talking
Yeah,
about
stay on
Isak
track.
here.
Anyhow, Isak, what I'm saying is
He's
watching
he's
him.
one of the best players in the world at the moment.
Yeah, he's
Definitely.
Yeah, easy.
I agree.
He gets to any team in the world.
There is nothing. Tell me a part of his game. Tell me something that he can't do
No.
as a number 9.
There actually isn't. The only thing he can't do is stay fit. That's the only thing.
Wallahi,
Unfortunately, that's the thing.
Why? How many games does this guy miss? He doesn't miss a lot.
This season he hasn't, bro.
I thought
This
that
season he's been available.
By the way, that first season that he came in, he took the piss out of Liverpool.
Yeah.
And then he went for like
He disappeared and then he came back. Guess what? He did it again. He came in with the again.
Because the season when he took on Van Dijk,
Yeah.
when they break against Liverpool, Van Dijk didn't know it was a goal
Yeah,
until he
wallah.
heard the screams of the fans, bro.
Bas, wallahi.
He didn't
Van
know.
Dijk had no idea what's going on. That goal from outside the box where he turned him and he slapped it.
Oh,
Billahi al-azim.
what a goal.
What a joy to watch Isak is.
You know,
Because you know what, Alan Shearer, sorry to cut you off.
There you go.
Alan Shearer was begging this guy, saying, like in one of the games, I think it was the next game or the one after, two games after Liverpool, he was saying, we don't want the nice goals, we just score any goal, bro. Boring goals, crappy goals, we want it.
Alicia's goals all like that. That's why.
Nah, Alisha was good goal scorer. Oh, man.
Because you know, the only thing that I hate for Isak, unfortunately, with this team, it doesn't look like they are going to.
Because the FFP ruined football, bro.
That's the thing. Because I think they could sign a lot of players and actually go for a title.
Yeah, man.
No, but I think his ceiling is a lot higher than Newcastle. With all due respect.
But no,
He
who's
needs
going
to
to
move
sign him?
to a bigger.
Who
But
can
this is
afford
the
him?
problem.
Who can
This is
afford
the
him?
problem. A big club should have taken a chance on him, even with that 70 million price tag. Arsenal should have gone for him. Man City should have gone for him. Liverpool should have gone for him. Everybody that was interested should have gone for him.
Yeah.
Now it makes his career path so much more difficult because now Newcastle are going to put 120, 140 price tag on him.
Yeah.
Who's going to pay it? Unless he runs down his contract,
Hey,
nobody's getting
I want
him.
to ask you something. I want to ask you, contract-wise, he re-signed, didn't he, recently?
Not too recently, maybe last year.
But why would you re-sign? Because as a player, you don't want a clause on your contract, do you?
No, you do.
No.
You want a
The
release
club wants
clause.
that.
A release
You want
clause
a
is good
release
for the
clause.
player.
Is it?
A release clause is good for the player because then at least the club that's wanting you knows how much you're worth, how much it takes to get you. But if there's no release clause, it's a negotiations thing with the club.
Yeah.
Then you're stuffed.
These-
Then the club can ask for whatever they want.
And these new contracts, by the way, it's like a raise. You're getting more money.
You don't just
So
re-sign for the same money.
yeah,
no
So
one's-
because when he first went, I think he was on like 120 a week.
Yeah.
So maybe now they've upped him up to like 180, 200k.
So it's
why
enticing
wouldn't he
and
sign?
for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
so
he's
you
like,
wouldn't
I'm
say-
here anyway. Might as well get more money.
Yeah.
And imagine if you're doing well and you're comfortable.
Yeah.
And he was playing Champions League football. He's amazing.
And at that
But
time, no
now
one's-
I think it's gonna be like a situation where maybe if Barcelona when Lewandowski's done, Barcelona look at him
Because
again.
Barcelona can't afford any of us, bro. What are you talking
wish-
about?
No, I'm saying if he runs down his contract, Hassanin,
Yeah.
and he's a free agent.
contract's got years to go,
No,
man.
if he's a free agent
Yeah.
and clubs want him, including Barcelona, who's he going to? Real
Absolutely
Madrid
not
have
Barcelona.
Mbappe. Who's he gonna go to?
Barcelona.
Of course he's gonna go Barcelona.
But they can't afford them right now. They can't afford Wales. They can't afford anyone. Bro.
Nah,
They can't-
they will. They'll
Like,
they'll make it
can't
work.
afford any of
They
us.
can't afford nobody because Barcelona.
They can make it work. Don't worry. But anyways, that's the only shame because how good would it have been for our guy to play for Real Madrid? Wallah.
He was gonna go there.
Oh
Remember?
my God,
Remember when he was popping and then everyone wanted him and then he went to buy. He went to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Wallahi, Real Madrid wanted him at that time.
Nah, but that would have been too early. That would have been like the case
I
of
don't think so.
Odegaard or Mashi.
No, I don't think so. Abdullah.
Even his Dortmund time, Amir, he didn't establish himself at
Yeah.
all.
He didn't establish.
They were loans that he went out and
Sociedad?
ended up
Yeah,
staying
I
at
remember,
Sociedad.
I remember, yeah.
He didn't stay.
That's
So that
still-
would have been way too early for
then
him.
he did
Now,
well. He did well in
Real
Sociedad.
Madrid come get me, bus.
Well, like, they should.
No,
Bet.
Mbappe's not better than Mbappe. Come on, don't get
It's
ridiculous.
not better than Mbappe, but
Nah, it's not.
ما مشكلة.
This
At least
guy?
play for Real Madrid, والله.
This guy's not better than Mbappe?
No, stop it. Don't get ridiculous.
Boys, let's be honest, yeah?
لا لا خلاص
لا
خلاص.
لا لا let me finish.
I'm saying for Azam TikTok.
No, بالعكس عادي. For Isak, I could do it. I could take anything. No, I tell you something. He is maybe not better than Mbappe, but he's not far off.
Yeah.
He's not too far from
Hey,
there.
now you went safe. Say what you want to say.
I want to say he's not too far from there. Because to me,
Come on.
personally, no, not off, bro. Personally, if I like the stuff that we've seen from him, who else can do this stuff?
Mbappe 100 times over, wallahi. Shut up.
No.
Mbappe can do 100 times over, wallahi.
Apart from Mbappe, who else can do it?
But he's phenomenal.
If
He's
you want to think about
unbelievable,
players
man.
that can do it.
He's unbelievable.
Karim Benzema.
Okay, Benzema's time is over.
He's en route to be player of the year in the Premier League.
Yeah, but no one cares about that award. It's about the Ballon d'Or, cuz.
No.
Ballon d'Or's
It's
too
a
far for
good
him.
start.
Yeah.
It's a good first step.
And he plays for Sweden, so I don't know.
That's a problem.
And now, boys, we gave Isak the amount he should. The
Yallah.
amount of time he should. Yeah. Alas.
Because no amount is enough
So
for
now,
Isak.
Facts.
now, for the number one.
The
Number one,
farfar
probably-
of all
probably
farfarin.
the best in Premier League history. Mohamed Salah.
Is he the best player in Premier League history?
Nah, relax.
Not yet.
Abdullah had him in first, rightfully so. Hussein Afa had him in third, rightfully so from Hussein Afa, to be honest. Hussein Idris had him second, fair enough. Tawfiq had him third, fair enough for another Arsenal fan, and I had him first.
Because he's just.
I think this guy on everyone's list should have been first, and no one should even talk.
There's no argument.
No.
There's
For
no
me,
argument at all.
he's the best. He's the best player in the Premier League. But I had to put Bruno Fernandes is my favorite player to watch in the Premier League. That's why I put him number one. I'll still take
I
Bruno
think there's
Fernandes.
probably better players to watch than Bruno Fernandes,
man.
if you're going by that.
Yeah, there are better players.
Well, there are better players. Bruno is
I
ugly
say
at
anything, you're
times.
talking about the style of football that you enjoy watching.
Yeah, bro.
It's not because they're the most entertaining. It's the risk takers. It's
love
the
it.
players that don't care about like
I love him.
restrictions,
He
tactical
always pops
restrictions.
he pops at the screen to me, bro, when he plays. Wallahi, he
Who?
does.
Reckon?
Wallahi, he does.
Bruno?
Yeah, and he's on a stinky. He's passing the ball to some stinky players around him. Wallahi, he's wallahi. He's throwing balls to Hoyland. He's got bums, wallahi. Wallahi, love him.
Okay. Zana. Let's stay on topic. Mohamed Salah. Okay? Because this Salah is a massive hole. Wallah. And I was about to jump in معاك. I didn't stop myself. Mohamed Salah, lad. Yeah, there's nothing to say here. Wallah. As much as some people might don't like it here, if he wins this Premier League and he wins another Champions League, I think we're looking at one of the best attackers of all time. Best.
Nah.
Number one.
Nah, cuz.
Abdullah.
Not at all.
You're still gonna put Thierry Henry. Obviously, this is gonna be like a thing of not bias, but like
Okay.
eye
No,
test.
he-
Eye
okay,
test.
no.
He goes above Henry
It's
for
not.
me.
It's not
Eye
eye
test.
test. It's not eye test. this is something that I saw on the internet the other day.
No.
Someone was saying.
I agree.
No, what do you agree with?
I agree.
What do you agree with?
He is by far the worst best player.
No,
ever.
not that.
Joey Barton.
Yeah.
Not that. I'm saying Salah, when the guy said, if I don't know who he is, by the way. Otherwise, I would have told you who he is.
Yeah.
He's saying if we start making football stats based, then we're gonna get into areas where it's gonna get like it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Sure.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored more goals than R9. Is he better than R9?
Nope.
He's not. He's not. So Salah now is scoring and collecting all these trophies, breaking all these records. Doesn't make him better than the likes of Thierry Henry. And the guy said Hazard, come on. And this is the point that he's saying. He's saying if Salah doesn't score a goal or get an assist in the game, he's nowhere near the best player on the park. Hazard, Henry can dominate the game and be man of the match without getting a goal or assist.
True.
So this is the difference now. This is what football is. Like I always say, when you come to the pitch and you're watching 11v11, who's the best player?
Yeah,
Who's the best player?
Facts.
And that is not Salah. Salah could be number 3, 4, 5 or 6, depending on which game he's on and which 11 are on the other side. Because there's Van Dijk, there's Trent, there's players that stand out more when the ball is at their feet than he is. But at the end of the day, he comes out with a goal and assist. So that has to be respected. And the trophies that it's brought has to be respected as well. But then you can't go pushing him above the Henrys.
Henry came to the Premier League and just took the Premier League.
Because you can't say about that Lampard because of his goals and assists and all of this, he's better than Iniesta, مثلا.
No, fair enough. I get your point. And I 110% agree with that. And I wish that's how football was, Abdullah.
Don't wish.
I wish.
This can be
You know
football
why?
for you.
No,
this
no,
can be
it
your
can-
opinion.
it can
And,
be, it
and
can
I
be.
agree with that opinion wholeheartedly.
It can be.
Even though I love Salah.
But I'll tell you this right now. If these Henrys and Eden Hazards and whatever had these seasons, like not the numbers wise, like the seasons that you just explained where his performances, they dominate. You need to be there to see that they dominate.
Of course.
Like that?
Yeah.
They will never win any like individual trophies. Never.
They would.
Never.
They would.
Never. Because no one is going to give you props for not scoring. Like no one's going to say, well done, you had an unbelievable game. But guess what? You guys lost 1-0.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me
finish.
Let me finish this whole thing.
Yeah.
That in itself is 110% tells you the importance of this player to this team. Even if he doesn't score a goal and his team wins, 110%. But when people look back in a season, it's very, very, very like rare that someone will tell you, you know what, this guy is the best, but this guy has more goals than him or whatever. It's, okay, you know what? We'll give him the trophy or we'll give... Like, you will never see that. So, unfortunately, it still comes down to numbers. But when we're going on this scale, when we're talking about Thierry Henry and Salah and players like Hazard and whatever, Salah does not come close in terms of...
Like, comes close.
It's in terms of footballing ability. No,
Not to Hazard, but comes close.
And add Neymar to that list too.
Never.
Yeah,
And Neymar. Never. If they never scored one goal in their life, they're still a better footballer than this guy. 100%. I'll never take that away. But when someone as bad and as ugly to watch as Salah
Salah's not ugly to watch, man, wallahi.
He is the ugliest player to watch.
horrendous.
Stop, wallahi. From wingers, he's the ugliest player. But for someone to score this amount, like there's a point where it gets ridiculous. When you start scoring a ridiculous amount, then it's hard to say, you know what?
It's a Haaland.
Yeah, it's very hard to look away. That's when you start giving them props and you start comparing them to the likes of these players. That's why.
I was going to answer this question for you, Abdul. Thank you. I think that right now, you're saying, you're looking back, is he one of the greatest players of all time, yeah? Is that what you said?
No, he's not a good player of all time.
He's one of. He's saying he's pushing him to the top of the list.
I'm going to answer this
What,
for you.
Premier League players of all time?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Attackers.
I said right now, I was
Not
going to
all
say,
players, no.
if we look at Henry, yeah, Arsenal, title, Champions League final, didn't win it. Barcelona, amazing career, won the Champions League, World Cup.
Who's this?
Henry.
Hey, don't do that with Henry.
No.
Let him
World
finish,
Cup, I'm saying, World Cup, Euros.
Yeah.
So everywhere Henry stepped foot, he was amazing.
So why is he one of the greatest players of all time?
Let me finish. I didn't say he was one of the greatest players of all time. If you're comparing him with Salah, who's a better player?
As a player, Henry.
Henry's a better player. No, let me finish. Hassan, right now, compare him to other Premier League players.
I'm trying to correct, not to correct you or anything. Continue what you're saying, but we're talking about Premier League only. Don't talk about these players
Okay,
after
fantastic.
That's it. So don't talk about Thierry Henry winning
fantastic.
Euros and World Cups. Okay,
I agree with you.
Talk about Prem.
Hassan, right now, Salah, he's been playing in the Premier League for how many years? 8 seasons or something?
8
Oh, nice.
now, yeah, 8.
How many titles does he have? One title, yeah?
One and the Champions League. As in the league, you mean?
Yeah.
One
One
Premier
title, yeah? One title, not even 2 or 3.
How long?
One
6 years?
Premier League.
Only
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Only won it twice. But it went to but Salah went to the last day how many times?
Yeah, and 98 points. No,
98 points.
There's
There's
a lot-
1 year
there's
they
a
didn't
lot
even lose
to
a game and they didn't win the league, bro.
He did, but like then he can be compared
Come
to the likes of De Bruyne and Hazard and stuff like that.
No, but Amir, what I was gonna say was, you said unfortunately football is not like that.
Yeah.
And the reason, and I disagree with that, because the Leicester winning season.
Yeah.
How did N'Golo Kante? How did not the Leicester winning season? Maybe the Chelsea winning season, because I think the Leicester winning season, Mahrez won the Player of the Year, the Premier League Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Why did N'Golo Kante win a Player of the Year when he was at Chelsea? When they won the league, did he score the most goals or assists? Why did Rodri win the Ballon d'Or last year?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So football can still be seen like that,
the best
where
player.
the best
But this is
player,
what I mean.
even without stats,
Sah.
should win.
And I said
you know what?
importance. I said importance, Abdullah.
No, that opinion still exists at the highest level,
Facts.
and it's still possible. So
Facts.
holding that opinion is not a problem.
But let me
doesn't
give you
mean-
this
It doesn't mean
scenario.
because football is stat based.
No.
You have to give up on that opinion.
Let me give
So
you.
you
Let me
must
give
put
you this
Salah-
scenario,
you must put
Abdullah.
Salah
Let me
above-
give you this scenario. This thing that you just said now, I said it's importance to that team. Rodri to City, we see how crucial he was.
Yes.
But guess what?
Uh-huh.
If Rodri, with the season that he had, Haaland went ridiculous like he did last year, Haaland is winning that battle.
No, Amir.
You know why, Abdullah?
Necessarily.
Because he's in the same team, and it's hard now to differentiate between which one is more important.
Okay,
It's
you've
very
brought
hard.
It, you've brought it.
So
you've-
then they
you've
usually
made-
go
you've-
to the attackers.
No,
I'm saying,
but
Abdullah,
you
in
made the
usual,
scenario where they're in the same team. I'm saying where two competing teams. One has a really important player that's not stat based. One has a goal scorer or a player that isn't as nice to watch or isn't as important, but he's just knocking him in.
No, that's the trophies and stuff that comes to Abdullah. Ballon d'Or comes way more than that. This guy now with the Spain team.
Anyhow,
it comes to more
What I'm
things
saying
by
is,
then.
Salah is one of the best Premier League players, one of the best foreign Premier League players in history, easy. But I don't think he gets
Best
to
foreign
number
player,
one.
you reckon?
Yeah, one of the
foreign
best.
player?
No, best foreign
players.
player.
No, not best
that's
foreign
Kevin De
players.
Bruyne, bro.
Kevin, there's
No,
Kevin.
I'm asking, I'm just
No.
asking.
I said he's one of the best foreign players in Premier League history. Easy, and in general, one of the best players
But
in Premier League history.
Henry came to the Premier League and was automatically the best player in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Within about a couple months.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
Henry
He was the best
was-
player in the Premier League.
Did we forget Mohamed Salah's first season?
He was fantastic.
40 goals or something. He scored in all comps.
Mental numbers. How he
Again,
was still ugly to
numbers,
watch.
Ahmed, numbers.
He was
They
ugly
keep
to watch,
saying
but
numbers,
every single
numbers.
game, he was the biggest threat on the pitch.
For the first time this year, people actually started to talk about him in the all-time kind of. No one was talking about him like that.
the thing,
but
Abdullah,
he just overtook Henry.
You know,
in the
Abdullah, you know
goal
what I
scoring
don't like
charts.
though? Like I get we all hate watching him and we hate his style of play.
I don't mind it.
Okay,
I don't
no,
mind
look,
it.
I'll be
I
honest with
enjoy
you.
watching him and watching him score because
It's not-
he's Muslim and
It's not
he's
clean.
African.
Allah.
Happy
It's not
days.
clean. It's not clean. Yeah, it's not clean. We said to the point of this guy's not clean, and Hazard and whatever these kind of players are true footballers. But on the pitch, when he gets it, are
Yeah.
you not afraid? Like you're terrified. If he's in that final third, you are terrified.
You know, I'm like just like Jota شفته يكركب كده and then
No.
he scores. I know something is gonna happen, but I'm not 100% confident that something is gonna happen.
But you're 100% certain something
No,
is
I
gonna
know
happen.
something is gonna happen, but I
Something.
don't know. I'm not 100%.
Nah, this is the thing.
When other players get it, when Hazard was playing for Chelsea against Arsenal, wallahi every touch,
Like,
every
shit,
touch,
go
I'm
close
like,
him down right
it's
now.
game over. Hey, keep going. He's gonna score. He's gonna score.
That's true.
Every touch. Salah is not the same.
That's
Wallahi,
fair.
it's not the same worry. I'm telling you,
But
honestly.
enough, fair enough.
tells me if he's cutting in from outside the box, he's coming from the wing. Raps.
Oh, that's right.
Get his left, go.
And
man.
but you know, Salah, he's off the ball run when he's running to
Yeah.
when he's making his run.
Fast.
He sprints.
Yeah.
Fast.
He's
Yeah, but
serious
imagine
about
you
it.
don't get the ball. That's what I'm saying.
Remember, there was a video of him.
This guy's such a nigga, wallah.
You
Wallah.
ask the guy if he doesn't play a much.
This is why the only
Because he's
person,
sprinting like this, bro.
the only person
You
in,
know what I mean? And the ball's not even there. He's not even looking. You know what I mean?
Because there was a video of him in Roma or Fiorentina like that.
Yeah.
God, the sprinting
Majnoon,
is
bro.
The
unbelievable.
ball sprint is best I've ever seen.
He's so athletic.
Oh my god.
Supersonic
And
was.
then that's basic shit, bro. What are you
No,
talking
no, no,
about?
no,
What
he's
are you
not
talking
He's
about?
next level, bro.
He's talking about, guys, why are you making that run? You're not even
'Cause
sure
you
you're
can-
gonna
No,
get
but
it.
I'm talking like a full sprint like that. No,
Because you can see his hair move, bro.
That's what I like.
On the screen. You can even see his hair moving.
And the best Turkey transplant ever. Wallahi.
Hey.
Nah, the best one is Rob Holding.
Yeah, Rob
See Rob
Holding
Holding?
was ridiculous.
His hairline bigger here, it's touching his eyebrows.
You need to
It's
look
a
before and
joke,
after
bro.
Rob Holding. No, but Salah didn't need to do too much. It was just the corners. His hair was fine.
But he covered it.
Yeah, he fixed up the
Fantastic.
corners. Nice.
Affected, nice.
Good on you, Salah. Wallahi.
Now I'm gonna show you Hassan Rob Holding's hair transplant.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Hassan, look it up. I'll look it
Hassan.
up. Hassan.
What?
No way.
You see this shit? That is the best of all time.
Long hair bigger بعده. خليه
Unreal, bro.
That's from Turkey?
Unreal, yeah.
Because which clinic are I going to, bro? Huh? Send me a message, bro.
They're gonna make us look like this. Everyone will go there, wallah. Anyhow,
If they can do the same hair like that.
that's our top 10. So, just to recap,
Yeah.
in 10th, Ahmad. 9th, Bruno Fernandes. 8th, Odegaard. 7th, Saliba. 6th, Haaland. 5th, Van Dijk. 4th, Saka. 3rd, Cole Palmer. 2nd, Isak. And number 1, Mohamed Salah, the king.
I'll tell you a snub on the list. Wallah, I'm gonna give it to Abdullah. It's Casero. Wallah,
Casado
Casero
has to be in there.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
He was in my top 10 for
So
sure.
who's got the best players?
My one's the best.
The most players in the top
Amir,
10?
tell him to tell us their top 10 in the comments.
Who's?
Yeah, no,
who's,
I was
hey,
gonna get to that, but we're
That's what we need.
still
Yeah,
recording
keep
something.
going.
That's
hey,
fine.
who's what's called? Who had the closest to the top 10 the most?
Yeah, me too. I was going to ask that question.
You know that? You wanna know that?
Nah, you can get your list up. I don't have your list here. I just have where you voted some
Bruno,
players.
Salah, Isak, Cole Palmer, Saka, Haaland, Van Dijk. I got my last three.
But Hassan Afa had, I think, majority of the players
I
that
had
he
6.
voted for that in there. Yeah,
The only one I regret is Semenyo. I think.
Yeah.
I had
The
six.
performance has been flying, bro.
they've been doing really well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been playing well.
been doing really
Because
well.
I regretted not putting Clivert because he deserves to be there.
Because he's
Based
only
on
good
form.
last couple games, bro.
And
Wallah, he's
Buemo and
fantastic.
Bome should be in there as well.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
Bam was
Brian Mbeumo has been good.
big shot. That
What
was
about Arsenal? Visa, Arsenal. What do you reckon?
Who?
I'll take him Buemo, thank you, wallahi.
Nah, but he's on.
I'll
Wissa?
take him or playing him up top.
No,
That's what I'll
Because
do.
is Wissa going to go to Arsenal? Or?
Nah. Arsenal put in a 60 million bid for Ollie Watkins.
How's that, bro?
They
See, that's
slapped
not
the back
bad.
at him, wallahi.
Hey, what did you want John Durant over Watkins?
You know what John
I would.
Durant signed
I would.
just now?
Al-Nassr.
He signed to Al-Nassr, bro.
He
John
hasn't
Durant.
signed yet, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
now 77.
Agreements.
That's it.
Why would he go there? He's 21.
77
Boys,
million
wallahi,
or something.
all of
Yeah,
them
they're
be
going
quiet.
to 77
All of these are
million.
going to the if you're in that position, or you're all going because he's on the bench. We know he's making his mark, but he's on the bench. He's not even the main striker for that team, and he's gonna get an offer where he's gonna make millions.
He's going to play with Ronaldo.
How
Come
much they
on,
make?
bro.
How much they make? Couple $100 a week?
Wait.
But right now he's obviously
Right now, he'll be under 100 grand a week.
Yeah.
right now it'll be like
I
80,
said,
90.
'cause-
They're gonna go and pay him like 300k probably.
Doesn't matter.
Minimum,
Because even
probably.
if it's 100k over there, it's untaxed.
But he's
Where's he play? Al-Nassr?
Yeah. With Ronaldo.
Ronaldo,
Where's
Mane.
that bum, bro?
With Ronaldo, cuz. Ronaldo, Sadio Mane.
You know, by the way, Hassan, he's like 80 something goals from 1,000 goals.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
And how many days is he from being 1,000 years old? Wallahi.
Well, you know he's turning 40. Oh, he's
I
turned
will see
40.
him every day, wallahi.
The GOAT, wallahi. The
The
GOAT.
GOAT.
You know how many players have
Ahmed,
made their
stop.
debuts?
Okay, shut up. Wallahi.
Stop.
Hey, I'll tell you something.
I run this show. Asma. You know how many players?
We know, Amir. We watch Barra Brothers.
No, this guy didn't. That's why. You know how many players made their debut and retired? Why he's been playing?
Since he made his debut.
Eden Hazard.
Nani made his debut after him and he retired and Ronaldo لسه شغال.
And then he was sick of
I was
Ronaldo.
team in high school, bro.
Because I'll tell you something, Hassanin. Yeah? When they first created YouTube, there was videos of Ronaldo there. When they created YouTube, Ronaldo was already playing for Man
He has his
United.
own YouTube channel with millions of
joke,
subscribers. لا شغال والله.
And now, boys, the last segment, H2 Pod. Hassanin, welcome back.
What the hell was doing this?
Of course, come on, man.
bro. This is the most important
usual.
segment.
I have a perfect one. Now that your club has a stadium, a new stadium, not like that workers Flemington Flats place that you guys had.
Because, well, I'll tell you something. I'll be honest with you. I love these stadiums, bro.
Go to some parking shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. If you had to rename a famous football stadium after a food item, what would it be called? So what would you name Everton's new stadium?
That's my favorite food. My favorite dessert is cheesecake. Can't do that, but.
Cheesecake.
And I think I have a perfect one.
Go.
I picked a fruit.
What?
Pomegranate Stadium.
That's not a bad one.
That's actually nice.
But
yeah?
you know what? I've never actually
It sounds
tasted
nice,
I
wallah.
don't know what pomegranate actually looks like. I know what the drink tastes like.
You never seen it?
You don't know what it looks like?
Because it's like
know
a
what the fruit actually
it's
looks
a
like.
massive bowl. It's like a massive bowl, and the inside is just seeds.
Seeds and pockets.
عزام أنا ودني نودلز ice cream stadium.
Cookies and cream, wallah.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream stadium. is fire.
Well, that's actually fire.
Chicken bole.
Chicken boy.
I cooked that simple.
What is it called? Chicken boy? Yeah.
Chicken bola stadium.
Chicken boy, yeah.
What would you name yours, Abdullah?
Cookies and cream. Let's go
Like, no one
down.
here is
والله.
creative. Come on, boys, wallah.
Things like that.
No, no, no.
I'll think of something like on the way home randomly.
That's cool, us, man.
Yeah,
We're
I'll call you back.
episodes.
Wait for me here.
All right, the last question, boys. This one, I don't know if you guys are gonna like this or not. Would you rather have a permanent, unskippable ad, like play before every conversation you have? So before I talk to you, an ad plays, and I can't skip it, like just like on YouTube. or would you have a laugh track follow you everywhere you go?
A what?
A laugh track. You know, like in the sitcoms where they talk in the background.
Yeah.
Double tune on it. Or that ad.
So before you talk to anyone, sometimes it might be 30-second ads, sometimes 1 minute 50. You can't skip it. Just have to sit there and watch the ad.
Give me the ad.
Before you talk to someone.
Give me the ads, wallah.
They're laughing all the time.
Yeah.
That would start still annoying.
Guys, imagine you have a
Laugh ban for my jokes, or my jokes? Because I take the laugh of it.
oh, God.
Nah, bro. I don't think that.
cracking jokes all the time.
Because then I want to talk. I'm angry talking something serious. That actually make me infuriate. You know.
I'll give you a quick one, lads. Last one. Would you rather be an amazing player for a terrible team or a terrible player for an amazing team?
Amazing player for a terrible team.
Amazing player for a terrible
Amazing
team.
player for a terrible
Yeah,
team?
I'd rather be
Of
best
course.
player in the team.
Wallah.
Terrible
Yeah.
player for an amazing team.
Ask
about if you're earning-
Rico Lewis.
If you're earning
ask
millions.
Rico Lewis.
Okay, how about if you're on what's his name?
Money
now?
wise?
Nah, money. What's his name? The one that went to from Brentford to thing. Bro.
Would you rather be Jack Grealish or would you rather be Wolf
No,
Zaha?
the one that
Neto.
went- What's his name?
Neto, the keeper.
No, the striker, bro. I forgot his name now.
From where?
From Brentford to thing.
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney, yes. Ivan Toney now is getting 500k a week.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in a position like that where you're getting that much money, but you're playing, but you're in like you're the shittest player in that team, or you're earning I don't know 80k a week and you're the best player?
But dude, funny, but he's not even scoring goals apparently, bro.
Nah, he's
No.
not like that, not like what he was doing here.
What the hell?
Because you're thinking about that money, no one cares. Alright, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, but aren't you a
doesn't
player?
care.
You want to score goals, be motivated?
I don't think so. Once you get that kind of money,
Yeah,
I don't think
because
so.
that means who him he was
because you know
always-
the type, like you know the type of players
Yeah.
that are actually there for the football and they're there for
I
the
know
money.
Arsenal just didn't go for him and pay his wages. Wallah.
Nah, bro, they can't break. Look how much they paying Kai Havertz, bro.
How much is 100,000 really?
Kai Havertz, he might
Probably
be
top
he's
one.
the highest paid player, 275k a week.
What are Arteta seeing that guy, bro?
Highest paid player, wallah, and Arteta's dying on that sword, wallah al-azim.
Because he loves him, Arteta, bro.
No, he's a bum, bro, because Arteta's a bum. That's why, wallah.
That's actually crazy that he's getting paid that much. Anyhow, lads, that's today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys leave your top 10
Yeah,
as
give us
well.
your, before you talk shit about it, at least give us your
Yeah.
list at least.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah.
ask, can you do us a favor?
Yeah.
How does that sound?
And for the guys that picked my team last week, thank you.
Nobody picks your team, Hassan.
They did.
Nah,
They
Your
actually
team was
picked
horrendous.
they actually picked Abdullah's in mine.
Why? I thought they picked mine.
Your team was stinking, Hassan.
Someone said my team's horrendous, bro.
Yeah, it is horrendous. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
team
Anyhow,
was so
make
bad.
sure you like, comment, subscribe, and of course, leave your comments in the comment section. And let us know for the 17th time that I'm asking if you guys want to see some real life content.
let's
We
do
have
it.
a goalkeeper, Hassanin.
Best goalkeeper.
Hassanin said he can stop my penalties.
Out of
And
100, he reckons I can't stop.
I told him out of 100 pens, he can't stop one.
Wallah, out of 100, I'll stop at least 10.
I think I will miss the target.
Doesn't matter.
Before you,
They
before
Doesn't
you
count.
say.
matter.
Wow,
They
man.
count. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
As a save
The
there.
course doesn't
As a
matter.
save.
Yeah,
Who does?
You're saying you can
Okay.
score 100 out of 100.
I'll score 100 out of 100 and we'll make that a video cover. How about that?
I'll save at least 10
But
to
boy,
15.
honestly, let us know in the comments if you want to see that. Wallah, literally the video will just be me and you.
100, yeah, 100.
100 pins. 100 pins. I don't mind.
I'll
that.
save your penalties, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro, what are you saying, man?
Like, guys, this guy doesn't even dive. He runs to.
Yeah, before you shoot it. And first off, you shoot that way, I'll get it there, wallah.
Man,
If I do a Jorginho, you're not
Then
gonna.
I'm in trouble. But if you don't, if you just take a shot, one way I'm gonna save it, wallah, come on, at least. Because I'm gonna dive that way the whole way.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
I can do the free kicks.
yes.
I think as well, Azam is gonna be posting my highlights as well. Probably before this episode comes out, maybe or after this one. But
From this season or last season?
from what? Oh, obviously the season that just passed, 2024. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, take care and peace.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidating. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they are imitators.
Ask my dogs, we intimidated. Ask my bro, we intimidated. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the hoe to keep it.